thinking for this case, so our brain no reach that level. Oh, you know they there. Pull off now, sure. So the thing is this. We don't need to look at irrelevant people. That you are out there, you have population, people, 1,000 people, 1,000 viewers, 2,000, and you are spilling out rubbish. Does not mean you are adding value. In fact, as a matter of fact, now that's spoil the justice. They were the one. But let's not look at them. Not that we are begging. And I wouldn't want Baba to look as if the people are begging. Nobody is begging. They can always run this case without him. But he needs, when he comes, he needs to calm down, look at it. He's in a mess already. Now, there is a green light. How do we make use of it? I need the people back. Then he comes to the people. You know what to do. You know how to come to the people. Please, let's accept him. This is what I'm pleading for. I know it's funny. You can say I'm not hot, I'm lying, but you can't just allow things to keep going this way. That is what we are saying. To Emma Binu. Baba said, Alagidi Padi Alagbara. Have you forgot your brother? Baba said, Alagidi Padi Alagbara. So arrogant. Alagidi, meet Alagbara. Have you forgot your brother? That man did a lot of havoc to himself, honestly, sir. Honestly.
I don't sometimes it just comes out to say all these things because of the high.
Honestly, he go hard. That man don't jambla talk. He don't abuse the people who help and who feed them. You look at the picture when he picking that. Look at the picture now. The public made Baba Aloba. The public cleaned up Joseph Aloba. The public put money in Aloba's pocket, in his account. The public cleaned him up, made him somebody. The public did. But how did you pay the public? Go and compare his picture. September 2023. Compare his picture of then and now. He said no.
The only forgiveness Baba need for new people or from anybody is if you people give him more money or more cash, then it will make you go agree, say these people don't forgive me. But you see that way. If it is only to come and say, give him we pay for this, he will not want that forgiveness, so you don't want that forgiveness. Now forgiveness when we go say, okay, let's contribute money for him again, let's contribute money for him for me.
Honestly, PCK, that man really do us shaking. He enters studio, put song for our body. Can you undo that? You can't undo it, you can't undo that. Not be one song, not be one time. He enters studio. But that no, Baba is bad. Just about, you can't undo it. You can't undo the insult. Just a matter of fact, direct insult. Direct insult.
That man is ungrateful.
No, you want to talk about that BBM thing. That's
it. Drag me.
Even Comfy even did it in his front. No, Comfy was dragging people. Remember that time they showed in petition to people Kiliko. Baba did not stop her. It was on Baba part.
Baba never stopped anybody. PTK. Baba never stopped. He was enjoying it. He was spoiling it. He didn't stop anybody. PTK. He didn't stop them.
How ungrateful he is. They tell you how ungrateful he is.
First guy, go my talk. He go talk. For the public to support this man again, he go talk. He's an ingrate. And they tell you
the man is
we are just pleading that. You don't need to plead on his behalf, sir. But we get justice without the finance involvement. their work. But we get justice.
Oh, now they beg this useless country to not beg. I know that's how is she.
Another himself will be investigated on this matter.
Go there, useless woman. Mona, leave this Ashara woman. I feel so.
Even Alaba will be under investigation.
Your husband too will be under investigation. Your husband, your mama, your children will be under investigation. They will do forensic on your husband for useless woman.
Let me just be honest with you. My fear now is, as this group is going on, I pray it should
Crushing queen, you go your collapse for where you sit down. Cardiac arrest go your hold you for Papa Mohbad matter. Idiots.
Now, what you cook, you go chop.
But me, I'm not surprised. Some justice people say that Congo, they call them for the process. Much buying in sorrow, so make them drag like they do like me. They scatter their team for them. Don't be surprised that it might be in that team. We know some people who know whether Guresi and when you are there for that group, where they take discuss with them, say,
It's possible. Benny, we will get there. It's possible.
Let's keep watching.
Ben, let's keep watching.
That's why
for the last time, make now forgive him if he come. Don't become suspect. Celebrity don't become suspect.
That's a drop you, I swear, that's a drop you.
I can't defend you again, though.
I know anything like this, Baba.
I can't defend you again, though. You feel like say, I don't understand.
Defending him again, that one I know could do. We don't forgive him, but to defend him again like we used to defend him before.
Ask Basket, how many videos Coffee do for us? Go Coffee page, go see. How many shows Coffee do for us?
People are seeing us. When people are seeing us.
I said that 3 videos you do for me. So now, I'm very sure. But today, despite saying I'm dead for Baba, so they'll still contract me.
Go see character assassination for Coffee page. Go Coffee page. Go see character assassination. Go see people's picture. Justice fighters. Go Coffee page. Coffee get 3 TikTok accounts. Go and see the kind of video she did for us.
That's why when some of us are talking, people will be like, because people know how we carry Baba matter for our gala.
Yeah, so like gala.
How we defend Baba.
Carry on for
I see us talking, they say, thank God, now they talk now. The way we defend Baba, at this point, I'm not getting an idea, big.
I call myself Crunch Queen Aloba, PTK. I gave myself Crunch Queen Aloba. I said, if you come for Baba, I will come for you. Me, when they talk, me. I gave openly. I said, my name is Crunch Queen Aloba.
Honestly, there are more people who even
openly, I don't know.
If you come for Baba, I come for you.
Lagata, my pretty princess, give me honestly. I said my name is Crunch Queen Aloba.
We get some people when they talk at that time too. Say, if you come for Baba, I come for you. But to my greatest surprise,
I talk if you come for Baba, I come for you. I talk where.
I think that was on Weston's platform when Country Queen was shouting, I am Country Queen Aloba.
Lagata familiar. DIG, essay. If it's my engineer, don't be today. Honestly, I gave myself Crunch Queen Aloba.
You people don't worry on that ground.
We are working. You don't do.
If they hear those things, say you go invest in more. I don't want to Crunch Queen invest. That's why when people want to ask me of imagine 10 hours. I imagine 8 hours of head go down hot where we the team going forward. How do we?
Could deserve it, brother. Baba, you will deserve it. You can we just have to He do us dirty.
Let go.
Joseph Aloba do public dirty. Do us dirty.
Make we shall forgive him.
Ma?
Don't you go shout, Wumi, you're going down.
BTK, leave me now.
You're going down.
BTK, I beg. BTK, I beg. Don't remind me again, I beg. Don't remind me.
Hello.
We tried for this man. Pretty princess, now, did I get the fire, man? Pretty princess, wait up. Carry, carry. We wait for now for this man in his favor.
Hello, Baba.
BTK, I beg now. BTK, I beg now. BTK, I beg. Don't remind me, I beg. Don't remind me.
Do you think Baba Mo is sober now?
Sober for which? Baba when they sing up and down for birthday. You go very well. Shadow, roundabout, Sunday, 10 o'clock, our bazaar. No be that Baba. Baba don't die your day.
Wait, you think Baba don't they do adverts for himself by himself?
Baba they do adverts steady, they sing for Ikore. When you did, you don't get the memo. Oh, what's it about? Money past all of us. Yes, so I give my father of the year. Well, I gave my father of the year. I was among those that gave me father of the year. He's a multi-millionaire. Joseph Aloba is a multi-millionaire. He was not a multi-millionaire when Mohbad was alive. So what does that tell you? He's a multi-millionaire. Not for carpentry work, for voluntary donation from the public. So how did he pay us back? I beg you, my brother, it's too late. We stand for Mohbad and Mohbad alone. We stand for Mohbad and Mohbad alone. That's it. Mohbad, very arrogant man, Jare, thank you a short life. Very arrogant.
Mr. Aloba is important. Nobody. In fact, I am conjuring Aloba.
Chai, grab everything. Pretty get your wahala. Pretty get. I don't repent. Democrat, they put petrol for comment section. Now what for you? Maybe I don't beg God of now. You don't do. I don't repent since. I am crunch queen Ratel. Okay, that's why I don't again.
I remember when I went to Aries platform, I go challenge him. In short time when we're for a platform. When person just
that man do us dirty. All of us.
He was the best father of the year. Mr. Aloba.
Why is that?
I remember everything.
Chai. I repent.
If they show what is going on, don't worry. People should not worry. Oh my God, it's working.
I repent. I don't want to remember those things. I repent. The man who deserve
you know that girl.
We thought
it is going to be good.
You don't physically affect now. I don't.
Did I call you woman?
They before that bad person. See what they before, right? He said, "Coach me." One said, "Hold me accountable." They before fear God. When I said it, but the moment they disbanded the group, 24 hours, I do this video. You see, I pin out for my page. I said, all who you are accountable. Immediately, I cannot be taking Panadol for your headache. Yes, I did do a matter. Make a mute. I shot my. Hey, this commenters now. I don't mute.
not come out of underground, only country queen, na me to come. Me, country queen, na me to come.
PTK, I beg now. PTK, I beg now, I beg.
Crunch queen, Adama don't get to for mind.
I don't know. And she did on point, though. Well, like she did on point. She just the recap. I said, hold me accountable. I was going from platform to platform. About 5 or 6 platforms. They not go for me like gala.
Accountability is a must-do way. Now me, country queen.
Beg now, I do this kind of job. Shine. I said, I can't take head down. Pretty princess, you, they put fire for comment section. They put fire. They put fire. They add petrol for comment section. Pretty princess. Shine, any beggar now, you don't do. I said, I don't repent.
Hello, everyone.
Hello.
Good day, everyone. How are you? Yeah. Yes, I want to talk about this subject matter of Mr. Loba, maybe forgiving him or something. Now, there's nothing wrong with forgiving people. There's nothing wrong at all. And as a matter of fact, we have all of us here have at one point or the other supported Mr. Loba wholeheartedly towards getting justice for his son, his late son, Imole. But at some point we discovered that the man fell everybody's hand, and for that reason everybody began to feel differently from how we felt from the beginning. I don't have to come on social media to come and talk about what my support was like for this movement. But I know I was a supporter. But everything that happened, starting from day one till today, especially from Mr. Loba's end, I saw a lot of faults in it. And, when we were able to talk, we talked about it. Even when we don't have a platform, we still, wherever we are able to say it, we say those things and give the warning light. But nobody actually was listening to those things until we get to where we are today. And honestly, I believe that as long as justice is not served yet correctly, then we all still have one thing or the other to do, because it is important that justice comes. We need justice not because of Mr. Loba, not because of his family, not because of anybody, but because of ourselves, because of our society, because of our country. Because some of us have seen how other countries are run. Definitely our own is not the same as it is anywhere else. And that is not good for us. It's not a good image as far as I'm concerned. And for that reason, I believe that until that justice is served, maybe we still have one thing or the other to do to make sure that justice is served. So now, I said all that to say that if anything, if the table changes and there is need to forgive Mr. Loba, why not? It is good. But for me, it is even very surprising to me that I've not seen any sign of repentance from that end, because even God himself, when we sin against him, he doesn't forgive us just like that, just forgive us. Even though he has done the work of that forgiveness, he has laid foundation for it. It's only for us to do what we need to do, because it's one solution. The solution is forgiveness. But there are two parts to that forgiveness. Two parts is you repent, and then God, who has established processes of forgiveness for you, is just taking up that grace. Immediately you repent. So I'm not seeing any sign of repentance, and I'm even surprised that repentance is taking this long for Baba Loba to have done, to make to make things people that are in your support, that are 100% supporting you, even if they have, even if they have done it in a manner that you don't expect, I don't think you should go all the way you went to be doing music to run. I mean to you know to pass on to people on platforms and all that. And even when people are complaining about those things, it's like this Baba was doing it and doing it and doing more and more and more. And up till now, from the people that are in his camp, if you see here the things they say on platforms, you will know that repentance is far away. Very, very far away. It's not anything that we are talking about. And then even look at the ray of light that we are seeing through VDM. The ray of light that we are seeing through VDM, the same pattern, old pattern, is coming up again. Because the supreme head of their principalities and powers, I learned she's online right now. She's already arrogating some credit to herself about what VDM is doing. It's the same pattern. Just wanting people to see that, oh, you are the all in all, you know everything, and you know how to get us there. And at the end of the day, we were anywhere. We were driven into the ditch. And at the end of the day, when they realized that we're in the ditch, you scarcely see her out saying anything any longer about this matter. And now that VDM has come up, VDM has done 1, 2, 3, 4, maybe up to 6 series in this J4M now, and then it's looking like, oh, something is coming out. You begin to hear that. If you know how many calls I made yesterday, that is why it's coming out again. Don't worry. It will come out again. You understand? So these are the things that have spoiled this justice for Mohbad. As a matter of fact, if Baba Aloba even has the mind to even come up and, apologize to the people. I know that such people will probably never allow it to happen. Ever. But again, one thing that is good about this matter is the fact that it is not a status bar case. It is not a case that we say, if any new thing comes out at any point in time, it is possible for us for the table to turn. Whether the government wants it or not, there's a way something will come out. And I believe that God is in this project. I believe so much that God is in. If not, the whole former president is gone in Nigeria, and nobody is talking about it. Just about how many weeks ago. But Mohbad died 2 years ago, and people did not talk. I don't know. I believe it is not ordinary that things are turning out that way. So for me, I just believe that whoever knows that there is a way to go about anything that will lead to that justice, I think it is necessary, and I believe that God is behind everyone that wants true justice for Mohbad. And I believe that it is possible that we achieve it by God's grace. Thank you all.
Thank you, sir. Who else?
Come on, Shine. Let me take my leave. I need to eat.
Okay.
It's been a pleasure. PTK, everybody, I appreciate you all. I'll come back next time. Thank you so much.
Thank you, ma'am.
Thank you, ma'am.
All right, me too. I need to go. Thanks for having me. Shine. Thank you so much. We go see later, Abi. That thing we go conclude on today.
Oh, let's go for other updates. Thank you, guys. Thank you, guys.
Oh, I can't number. Tell them. That's up to split it out. And so now, comes to Abagesha, he invited him to come and talk to him.
That is trying to give Iyabo Ojo time to come outside and talk. I think he's...
Why?
Anyways, let's continue with the group chat. Right. On the 4th of October 2023, 1 or 2 days after Mohbad died, both of the people posted this. Good morning, all. Happy weekend. I don't go ask how una day again or ask how una mental health because I see una no like that question. She now said, please, we have a humble suggestion. Can we appreciate the countries that have stood by us so far? Us, meaning the people waiting for justice for Mohbad, all of them, Yabo, Sam Clare, Kisulu, all of them, where they did the champion of the matter. You don't understand? So they want to appreciate the countries that have been supporting them so far. But guess what? It was never an appreciation. It was also a game. Let me now read the full thing. Can we appreciate the countries that have stood by us so far? Now, this is an attack strategy for converting more support for Mohbad on a long term. So the appreciation was not an appreciation. They don't send you now, Papa. It was that Ujuaye, thank you all for supporting us. But they were just engaging your emotions for a long time. I will take it again. Can we appreciate the countries that have stood by us so far? Now, that is an attack strategy for converting more support for Mohbad on a long term. Guess what the next person said? The next person has said, maybe we should all repost. Maybe we should all repost that reel you posted this morning on all our pages. What do you think? So all of them will go and carry out all repost that. Do you understand? Now, I saw one comment just this morning. I saw one comment, right? Under where they are saying I'm trying to clear their malice, of course. There's this comment I saw. She said, First Lady Ayo, she said, hasn't Wunmi been called for questioning? If truly you are following this case, this lady too was called for questioning. If she's found guilty, then that's fine. But not VDM trying so hard to make Naira Marley look good. Now if you remember, let's go back a little. Madam, hey, you go there heartbroken very sure. You see this comment very commented, you'll be heartbroken. During that time of justice for Mohbad, because of how the whole thing happened, where Mohbad was announced in the car, they carried the body for like 3 bodies inside the car, Mohbad wife. Mohbad is dead. The next thing, they said they don't know what's in fire. So we were asking questions, especially myself. I said, those boys will carry Mohbad, where they carry him from? What's happened for where they carry Mohbad? Where make them rush Mohbad, they go hospital? I said, plus his wife is there, and his wife was with him 48 hours before he died. Then I kept on hitting, and I said, they should bring Mohbad wife in for questioning. I kept on hitting, and a lot of people supported me, then it became a big thing. Do you know what these people did? Madam, and this is why I say you'll be disappointed. But let's continue. Now, we skip to on the 16th, because on the 15th and go, I needed to talk about and some other things. On the 16th, Iyabo Ojo's lawyer now said, on that basis, I doubt the 2 notorious suspects can be found culpable. That is Sam Larry and Naira Marley. It is better to get in touch with the CP to get the guy's statement. Nothing stops us from getting the dispatch statement. Now it has done on them that this Naira Marley and Sam Larry be like saying no go work. So they needed more strategy. So they are going to bring DJ Splash, that one where they talk in Naira Marley drug out. They're going to come to that DJ Splash later. Do you understand? We'll come to that DJ Splash later. Now, Drake got to say, I am trying to get through to the DPP lawyer in Alausa to follow up. We will get to the root 100%. Right? This one and another person We just the comments. This one now don't even know it's illegal down there. Just the throwing support. Now, Yabojo now said, I called DCP Ayilara. Now, this DCP, this Deputy Commissioner of Police, he don't buy you. He says sick, like buy. But let's continue. She said, I called DCP Ayilara this morning to inform him that the splash has been released from hospital and I will want to bring him in to write his own statement this week or next. And I also asked about Mohbad case, which he informed me that the CP have transferred the case to the Directorate of Public Prosecution, Ministry of Justice. You see the update that they gave her, that they transferred the case to the Directorate of Public Prosecution, Ministry of Justice. That was the only update they gave her. But there was a problem. People were asking that they should interrogate me. And of course, I was mounting pressure. Now on the 17th, Dr. Dike now said, Mama, share your caption. And this is where I get paid. Now I say, that lady will make that comment. You'll be disappointed now. Dr. Dike said, Mama, share your caption because I have got in charge of caption and whatever thing they're going to put out there. Mama, share your caption. Good morning, house. They say good morning. Yeah, but then somebody now said, Atiabo, that's foolish Kolaji. Atiabo, can we repost the updates on the case posted on your page? Three days of now said, you see what that man post be? I don't get in time now. I don't ready to finish up. I don't first shot that amount for my status. Now this is because I kept on hammering that me should be interrogated. And this is what they did. Update on the case. Now, as of course, chef don't enter kitchen, now they cook the caption. Update on the case. The case has been transferred to the DPP, Directorate of Public Prosecution, Ministry of Justice. While the police say they are still waiting for toxicology results, Mohbad remains have not yet been released. This is what police told her. That is the information from DCP Ayilara. She na here stop. They now added their own to counter my own. One talk say they should interrogate me. They call Adam. Yabojo added. Also, Mohbad's wife has been interrogated 3 times. To the best of my knowledge, not facts, not what she knows, not the truth, to the best of her own knowledge. Now, even if police see her and they know say she lied, they'll say, okay, maybe she didn't ask question. She actually said to the best of my knowledge, and they say, well, call me a manipulator because I did most of their secrets. Would they manipulate? She said, also, Mohbad's wife have been interrogated 3 times to the best of my knowledge. 2 out of those 3 times was the day you all saw Mohbad's dad televised by the police, in which they addressed the public on Mohbad's case. Later that same day, Mohbad's dad, mom and wife was sent to party for interrogation and to write their statement. Another day, Mohbad's wife was interrogated. Another day, Mohbad's wife was interrogated was also on the 21st of September 2023. Reason why Tonto and Senator Ishaku Abo met her absence. Now, all these 3 times, nobody see the movie. But they see Baba Mohbad video. This video, but they don't see the wife. And she used the caption to the best of my knowledge. So even if police won't counter, she will say, oh, I thought. So they used this one to scatter that scene. So this agenda and this narrative was false. Wumi was possibly never interrogated. Why can police say she was never interrogated? The time when you have made this, maybe later, you bring her in. So until we talk, see when they beat your chest, they say, oh, they interrogated Wumi. Hey, yeah, sorry, you. Now, it does not stop there. See the one with my head. She got hard. Please note that the CCTV camera in Mohbad's house have not been fixed or connected. It has no BVR and no antics. Nobody gave her this information. Police no give her this one, and she had them. Could it be possible that the CCTV in Mohbad's house had all these things and somebody had them removed for a reason? Could it be that somebody removed this thing? You see the way they quickly sleeping, that Mohbad's wife of him was interrogated 3 times. And that even Tonto herself, no even Sam, she said, Tonto and Senator Ishaku met an absence.
àní àwọn nǹkan tó sọ pé àwọn ń ka ibì kan tí ibi ẹ mọ̀ pé tí very host ẹ mọ̀ pé tí very dark man bá ń show evidence ṣe mọ̀ pé àwọn ibi right up yẹn àwọn ibi kọ̀ọ̀kan wà lóṣù pé ó máa ń dọ̀jú tí ò ń kà ṣe mọ̀ àwọn nǹkan ní àwọn kábì kó tó ṣe pé bóyá very dark man dọ̀jú ẹ̀yìn wọ́n ní gẹ́gẹ́ bá gbọ̀ngàn tó sọ ibẹ̀ láì tó sẹ́ẹ̀jù òyìnbó wo ló lò ó ta ló wà bíi platform tí wọ́n ti sọ yẹn o like say she feel like kóun hùwà ìkà ṣá bí pé kóun understand bí pé kóun hùwà ìkà bí ó lè ó ṣàlò òyìnbó yẹn bọ̀ wọ́n ló dà pé very dark man ó skip gbàrú yẹn ó lóun ó dà pé kóun hùwà ìkà okay.
ẹ mọ̀ kan tó ṣẹlẹ̀ mo fẹ́ máa ṣó ojú àwọn pípù yìí mọ́ pẹ̀lú tó ẹ pé mi ni mo ń play direct mo ní mo ń lo the other one yẹn ní front mi bá fi ṣó ẹ̀ because mo realize pé kinní náà máa ń sábà target jù host náà máa ń target ẹni pé láti gbàtà ti ṣe kinní yẹn tí mo ti ń lò bẹ́ẹ̀ fún wọn ẹni pé page mi ò tí wálẹ̀ so host náà máa ń target jù ó ti yẹ yín tó bá jẹ́ pé àwọn panelist wọn kì í sábà nǹkan tẹ́mi náà ṣe ń lo kìíní yẹn fún mi sọgbọ́n yẹn lèmi náà lò bọ̀ tí mo bá ti busy mo lè show bọ̀ kìíní yẹn wà lórí page kìíní yẹn wà lórí mo gbé sórí page mi wà bẹ́ẹ̀.
Has been discharged and is recovering very fast. Very soon, he will go and write his own statement and also be addressing the general public. So all those Nigerian women, our big aunties, our mummies, we have been interrogated. If the police saw something, then the police would have said, yes, she's innocent. And you pick out the
gbogbo àwọn tó sọ pé àwọn fi láìpẹ́ àwọn bẹ́ẹ̀ tiẹ̀ àwọn fi láìpẹ́ àwọn ṣe kinní kan wọ́n ti interrogate fún mi how na market how market. ẹ ti ṣe pé lọ.
And they transferred the case. That's what they did, all of them. They posted it, screen record now, and so they carry out, they posted it everywhere. All over the media. And they call me a manipulator because I destroyed their plan, We'll continue. And as for that, this is splash. I could still post now. We'll continue.
Lọ DJ Splash yẹn nìyàbọ̀ lọ last time tó lọ lọ́gẹ̀ pẹ̀lú TikTok Gistlover tó lọ lo Gistlover Instagram
ó ṣe mistake login
ó ṣe wicked mother ó ṣe mistake login of course wicked mother kan pè lábíàmù ẹ tó ẹ kó sọ lóko pa. bí ọmọ bọ́mọ ẹ bí àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀gbọ́n ṣe proud of her pẹ̀lú gbogbo orí burúkú ilé tó ń ṣe inú èpè inú òfò tí ó ti máa ṣe girama náà nìyí àwọn girama tó àwọn yìí máa ṣe ẹkún ọ̀ndà ìdónà ṣé ìyá lélẹ̀ ọlọ́mọdé jẹ́ kíkí níwèé ìyá I don't even use her to proud useless mother.
ọmọ yẹn máa sunkún gidi ẹkún ńlá gidi tó bá ń gbọ́ ẹkún gidi.
àti òjò àwọn ọmọ ẹ̀ nínú ọmọ ẹ̀ tún wà ń condition tó gbọ́ ọmọ ẹ̀ ní jẹ́ ó wá ń bóyí ṣoṣù kán lè sọ pé everything is okay.
blame Baba Mohbad. That one is not even my business. I have nothing to do with that.
I mean, we can see. No, that one.
So can you? Sorry, it be okay. Right. Said for Yabo to have done that, she knows who killed Mohbad. What do you think of that? Who find Mohbad then? What do you think she has in mind?
I mean, that is because everybody is asking now.
The story was for me.
I'm coming, guys.
Came out to Mexico. Oya kí ló wà fún ọ? Ṣé fẹ́ wo tẹ́ksì yẹn ni mo fẹ́ ṣó tẹ́ksì.
Tí ibi tó bá báyé jẹ́ dé, wọ́n máa rí ibẹ̀. Àwọn ọ̀bàyéjẹ́ ẹ̀dá. Imagine.
Are you getting
Yeah, I'm listening to you, Mr. Adeshina. I'm just thinking of something because you know why I'm thinking this way. I'm just thinking back of what you said. There was an 800 million lawsuit, right, between Amali and Mohbad, number one, right? And then there were other stuff, right, like the way the Baba behave and all that. So I want to know when you mention like properties, right? I just want to think. What do you mean by properties? Maybe you are referring, that's why I kept quiet. Maybe are you referring to the lawsuit or you're referring to the...
Yeah, lawsuit and everything about
because when you listen, Baba, when you look at property, right? Mohbad property is not that much. Let's be realistic about it, okay? To go this fight this way. So there's a lot more. It's deeper than property. That's what I'm trying to say here.
Yeah,
how much property Mohbad have? It's not even up to 500,000. Sorry, half a billion. I mean, 500 million.
You know what? What I'm thinking is, in that WhatsApp chat, I can see that they have been sharing some sort of something as to the chat. So all the assets that even is not known to the public, some are not even known to the wife, which is known to some people.
There's a lot. I want to follow you, Ben. I would say probably a lot more than property. Maybe I should use that word.
Okay, yeah.
Let's use the word is estate.
Oh yeah, it's estate. Yeah.
It's real estate. Yeah. But not real estate. It's estate. Not real estate. It's estate. Means everything, right? There's a lot of money involved. There's a lot of money involved, and there's a lot of money to come.
Hello, guys. Mr. Jagugolu, do you have something for us, please?
Richie.
Yes,
Lizzie,
Susie.
please. Lizzie, Susie. Jagumolu must have come with information. Please, let's listen to him first, please. I know him. Anytime he comes out, he has something
Okay, let me talk
to give us.
Let him keep his information. Let me add to what I have.
Go ahead, Susie, please.
Richie, you see, there's something that we don't know. Mohbad is an empire now.
Yeah.
The empire of Mohbad is what Iyabo is fighting for. Iyabo and Polo, they want to take over Mohbad's empire. Mohbad now is a brand. Mohbad now is a name that somebody wants to be reckoned with. And that is what these two people, Iyabo Joe, is targeting at. Now, questions. We have a lot of questions to ask people. The government and Lagos State government and Nigerian police force, they have a lot, especially the current regime, and keep on going to say this. They know what killed Mohbad, and they know who they are protecting. You see, they're beginning to lay some foundations. There are people behind these things. Suddenly, we are seeing Iyabo Joe and the president's son taking picture. What does that mean to you guys?
There's this strong lady behind Justice for Mohbad. This lady that used to be so big. What's her name? The art movie also. Her name is not popping up, but I tell you, she's behind a lot of things that is happening on Justice for Mohbad. Somebody,
something
in your lab, thank you.
Yeah.
You see, there are some hidden people that is controlling this thing. It's just unfortunate that Yabojo have a fish brain, you understand, and she's doing what she's doing, you know. Now, death of Mohbad, anybody that is trying to rule Naira Marley out, you're a joker. Death of Mohbad, anybody that is trying to...
You should repeat that to them.
Anybody that is trying to count Sammy Larry out, including a very dark man, he's a joker.
Exactly.
These three people is connected. They are chain that is connected to the crime of Mohbad. You see, if we're beginning to protect some set of people, that means we will never get justice. Naira Marley is a very smart guy. He's a street guy. Street guy. You know what I mean? He's a street guy. And people like that, they do things, it's going to take you years to find out the truth. That is the way they structure Mohbad's killing. Now, let's go to Yabojo. Yabojo is being greedy. I can call her fish brain. He's being greedy because she wants Mohbad's empire. And that's the reason why she's protecting Wunmi. She's protecting Wunmi. She knows everything. Polo knows everything. Mohbad's problem started when they took him to London. Now, the question that one Polo need to solve these puzzles for us. That message that Mohbad showed you in London. Who sent him that message? Polo, you saw the message. Can you solve these puzzles for us? Polo and Iyabo, they can solve these puzzles for us.
Mohbad never said anything to them in London.
So what Polo said that the freeze that Mohbad showed him a message.
Why are you dropping her? Just mute her. Don't drop her. Just mute her.
When Polo told us the very month Mohbad died under the freeze, internet don't lie. You all can go pull out that interview. He said, Baba, I need security. Then he asked Mohbad, why do you need security? He said, Baba, I'm scared. I need security. He said to Mohbad, are you okay? Are you on drug? Did you take anything? Mohbad said no. According to Polo, he said Mohbad was shaking. He was scared. And Mohbad was pushed to show him a message that came to his phone. And the moment he saw the message, he said, yes, this is serious. Anybody can go pull out that interview between Polo and Daddy Freeze. Yes, if Polo can tell us, you saw the message, who sent the message, because we have contact. Who sent him message? What is the nature of that message?
Thank you.
That Mohbad will be all the way in London and somebody will be sending him a message to threat him. You remember, did they say Naira Marley has sent people to beat an artist up in London? So what are we people trying to say here? We can't start defending anybody now. Naira Marley, very dark man is trying to make a case for him. What has Naira Marley done to help Mohbad get justice after 2 years? He's quiet. Now, very dark man is coming up to try to exonerate him from the case. No, we shouldn't take that. We are quick.
Susie,
You see, our emotion is what is destroying this case.
After Susie is
Susie, can I
Jagomolu,
ask-
please, nobody should.
can I
No,
ask
no,
a
no, no,
question?
nobody should. Please, nobody should interject. Please, let Jagomolu speak. Please, we don't have time for too much. Let Jagomolu please talk. You guys have spoken a lot today.
Jagomolu
After
has
Susie,
dropped.
Jagomolu.
Oh, it's not.
No, he's here
Sorry,
now.
yeah,
He's here.
All right. Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon. I've listened to everyone, the goes, the argument, and you see, this is why we are human. We can go left, we can go right. Today we can say A about somebody, tomorrow we say something else. It is allowed. Now, I like to analyze things based on what we see, not what we want to see. All right. All this, I'm going to start with this Naira Marley, whatever that's been causing issue. Okay. Susie said Naira Marley knows a lot. Do you think Naira Marley would have fight Mohbad and Wunmi wouldn't have told Iyabo Ojo? And the kind of fight they're having now, you think Iyabo Ojo wouldn't come out to say, Naira Marley by this person with this fight they're having? But instead, she's done a U-turn and said, I never said. That alone is telling you that they are not even sure. But here we are, we're saying this, that, and I keep telling Sir Richie, I don't know what it is with Naira Marley, with Sir Richie, to be honest.
No. Don't pinpoint on me. Let me take you on. Let me take you on, bro. Let me take you on. What you just said now is wrong, actually.
Okay, let me finish.
Because what you just said now is completely wrong.
Let me finish. All right, let me finish.
Yeah.
All right. Now, you said, yes, the commission on this.
If you are going to be defending Naira Marley,
I know.
then we need to start defending Wunmi.
Listen,
Nobody should be
listen,
defending
you picked up a story. You picked up a story that suits you.
Let me speak.
And you went to the extreme
Let me
tangent.
speak.
And that's wrong.
But let me speak now.
Your first statement is wrong.
Everyone, let me speak. I'm listening to everyone. All right. Now, you're saying yesterday you said Paulo said something. Now, I am telling you, when Mohbad was alive, did Paulo come out to say these things? Paulo instead came out to talk about it after Mohbad had died. Now, if you are involved in somebody, now the person has spied, right? And looking at everything that is happening right now, that everybody is trying to shift blame. Everyone is trying to remove themselves. Now, Paulo came out to say, Mohbad told me that life was not easy for him in UK, And somebody else said, I saw a video where Mohbad said the only place where he was able to walk freely was London. Now you want to pick Mohbad's Paulo's statement over Mohbad's one. Mohbad said, I was able to walk freely. I was fine in London. Now we're trained that way. We're going for Paulo. Now I'm asking again, why is Iyabo Ojo so involved in this case? Is it because she loves Wunmi so bad that she's ready to kill herself in it? What is her interest in the case? Why is she running? Why did she carry the case on her head? I still don't know. There is no way. We are just like Iyabo Ojo in this case, but none of us will put our head out and chop our head thinking, oh, this person is innocent, this person is that. Only if we are one way or the other involved in this thing and we're trying to clear something. Hence the reason why Iyabo Ojo is so into it. Now that all of this group chat, all of this thing is coming out, Paulo is quick to come out and then say, let's go for peace, let's bury Mohbad. Why? Why the rush? Why the change of mind? Why has he not said, let's bury Mohbad when all of these things was still early last year or late last year or 2023? Why now when a group chat is coming out and you're saying, please, let's bury, let's check in, let's do that? And what you're saying, there is a fight going on between these people, and you want me to then say, okay, I think Naira Marley is connected. Nobody is saying Naira Marley might not be involved, but whatever happened to Mohbad in that house, people in that house must have worked with Naira Marley to buy Mohbad. And if that is the truth, let those people then lay fingers on Naira Marley that Naira Marley sent us. One thing we know for sure was Naira Marley was not in that house, or somebody was not in that house. That day, they were not there. So, be it to me, be it Ade West, be it Adura, let them say Naira Marley sent somebody. Don't forget, Spendy was the person that called the nurse. Let Spendy tell us Naira Marley told him or Naira Marley linked him to the nurse.
That's if there's nurse.
I'm just saying, let's go by that. I said, I go by what is on the surface, not what I'm.
Okay.
I go by what we know, what we see outside.
Okay, and that is the reason why I keep on saying chain. When they say chain of connections, the Mohbad's death is chain of connections. You understand?
The people in the house will still lead us. The people in the house will still lead us to those people.
Yeah, but listen, this time, you said something right now, right? Yes. We all know whether Polo, whether Yabo or Naira, that's why I keep saying, all of them, I'm not trusting any of them at all. Are you getting me? And I used the phrase for you last night. I said, right, when you plucked out the brain, you learn how to remove the shaft. The grain and the shaft are coming from the same source. I keep saying that. So don't condemn. Listen, bro. Don't condemn what Polo has with the entirety. You cannot condemn it.
But I wouldn't with the road is
because you know why I said shouldn't condemn it. Listen, that's why I always say that we should deal with the sequence of event when you heard stories. Right?
Let me ask you a question.
One minute. Let me say this. Right? Let me say this. I said, right, as much as you don't want to trust these people, are you getting the point, right? The story of how Mohbad was a little bit scared, right, in London, right, came, actually I think it came first from Yabo for Lori, say it again, right? That's not the case. But all I'm saying to you, either Polo, either Yabo, any of them, they are all the same criminal gang. Including Samla, including Naira Marley. All of them, for me, they are the same criminal gang. I know they're not the one that fight. Listen, I know Naira Marley is not the one that fight Mohbad yet. He hasn't been found out yet. Okay? Listen, I agree with you on that. I'm not disputing that. I don't want people to paint them. Listen, I don't want people to paint them as innocent.
Wait, they say innocent until proven guilty, right?
Yes.
Exactly. Now, let me take you to Polo now. Polo said Mohbad couldn't walk freely. If I come out and say, Charity, I actually saw Mohbad. Mohbad was free in London, he was there. Whose word would you believe? Polo or mine?
Listen.
Answer that question.
No, that question is relevant. You live in London now. What do you mean? You are using yourself that you are in London and you're using somebody in Africa. I don't understand.
Because I saw this person. And you are telling me because Polo, who has interest in this thing? Why is
listen, are you not saying? Listen, I don't want to argue too much. Listen, I don't want to argue too much about Polo. I am saying the antecedent of Mohbad.
How to get the way I need an answer for you.
The antecedent of Mohbad. Listen, this type of the antecedent of Mohbad speaks volume.
Antecedent of Mohbad.
His antecedent speaks volume.
Wait, how many shows did Mohbad add in London?
No, I'm not talking about London. Oh my God, why are you?
I'm
talking about this guy nature, of his well-being, of his mental being.
You quoted Polo.
Yeah, you are the one that started it. You are the one that started it.
Yesterday on Mickey's platform, we quoted
Polo.
Yes, and I'm telling you. Why do you think Polo is going to come out and say...
Let me now pick your brain as an investigation officer, okay? I know the antecedent of this guy. I know what he has been through the last couple of years, okay? And I know how he even managed himself to keep his mental health in check, right? And we saw that. And now, if Polo now saying this, so do you want me to throw that away in the bin?
Okay, I even love what you said now. Now, Mohbad told Polo. So Polo said Mohbad told him that.
How to get away? I think Polo is saying he's PR for his lover.
Hold on. Polo said, Mohbad told me that I wasn't safe. People wanted to beat me. And this same Polo told us that
And he showed him a text, and he sent him a text message.
Hold on. Let me finish my statement.
What we should be asking him to
Don't
show
let
the
me
text
forget
message.
what I want to say. Hold on.
Okay, yeah.
Polo said, Mobile said he wasn't safe in London, that they wanted to beat him or whatever. And this same Polo then told us that Mobile wanted to stay in London. He wanted to, so why would you want to stay in a place?
No, you're not getting. Listen, this my wife. Keep it. Let me. Okay, a minute. Let me just give you the reference. 1 minute, Mr. Exit, please. 1 minute, please. This sniper.
Yes.
Listen to me.
Okay.
What was the reason the guy was afraid in London? I think. What would have been the reason? With the exit minute now.
Wait, I am telling you, he wasn't afraid in London, but you want to.
No, I'm asking you, what would have been the reason?
There's no need for me to think of what could have been because I'm telling you what
now I'm asking you a question. You said something, right? That because if Mobile is scared, and why would he be asking Polo that he wants to stay in London?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make any sense.
Why?
Because after what Polo said, that he showed him test, and he was now asking Polo, listen, I'm talking about the antecedents, unless you want to be fair. Listen, I'm telling you this, right? Listen, I looked at people's character. Hang on a second. Let's just assume Polo is talking fibs. Let's assume for now. He's talking fibs. That he said, okay, I want to stay in London, God, can you help me? And Polo said, no, I cannot help you because of the nature of my business, blah, 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 blah. But the same guy gets to London, gets to Nigeria, what was he doing? He wanted to leave. Is that not a good accident?
No, okay, no.
It's not a good indication.
Wait, you're saying two different things now. You're saying Polo said, these guys said they wanted to beat him in London, right?
Yeah.
Mali, one way or the other, Naira Marley has connections in London.
Of course, he does.
Let me finish now. If Naira Marley is this person that wants to beat you in London, why are you telling Polo that you want to stay in the same London that you know that Naira Marley has full control over?
Listen, this is exactly my point. What you said now, listen, staying in London, having an asylum, does he have to live in London?
See,
it's not safer as Nigeria. It's not safer than Nigeria. You live in London, fuck boy. You live in London. Why are you saying this? You live in London. You know how secure the environment is.
Can we change the topic? It should not be between you and the sniper, please. Let's
hold on 1 second, Tazo. Where does he live?
Okay.
In Nigeria. He lives on the island. They bully him on the island. Why didn't he move to Kurodu where he lives?
Listen, look at what you say now. You see, you have no argument. This argument doesn't have any basis.
Hello, good afternoon.
It's okay, guys.
We know what self-seeking is.
It's okay, guys. It's okay. It's okay.
Hello, good afternoon, everyone.
I have something to say to Magister.
Hello.
No, wait, I beg. Let DF group speak, please.
DDF, okay.
Yeah, DDF.
So how are you doing? Anyways, I've been listening to what everybody has been saying, and starting from VDM, I don't think VDM really has that thing that will point to the person that killed it, that pied the mobile, right? But there's a lot of things in that chat, right? But he knows how Nigerians reasons with emotion. And VDM is trying to walk us through this thing to let us understand that this is a clear perversion of justice. Now, till now, some people are still saying, hey, you are trying to help. That's what is preaching. What is that how to help someone? Yabojo is fighting his own fight. Our grudges. The day I was so surprised about Nigerians was there was a time they were having a program with this footballer that they said this pastor in UK had something to do with, the wife and all that. A lady in Daddy Free's interview was saying even if the pastor did it, that he will still not be angry with him because he used to help people. I was like, are people normal in Nigeria? We're talking about someone's marriage. So it's still the same thing. with all these things that VDM is revealing, you still see people trying to say, it's because of this. Is there anything in that group that points to these people trying to fight for justice? There's nothing in that group.
Absolutely not.
Everything they were trying to do is to protect the people in that house.
Exactly.
And blame it on people they have issues with. That was why the reason you see there was a time they mentioned Reno Mercury, they mentioned Kemi, because they stopped mentioning Reno because he only did interview and he didn't go further. Now, the surprising thing till this minute is the main people that are supposed to go through thorough investigation in this case are out there. They are protected and nobody has picked them for interrogation. If you talk, they will say what the corona or whatever as corona kangaroo that was set up. That was set up.
And all stations said to remember. That came from where?
You said what?
All stations said to want to be seen.
Let me tell you this. You can this. See, let me explain this aspect to you. If the right people that are supposed to be picked are picked, if it's Nama Ramali, Sam Ladi, or whoever is it, they will get to the root of this thing. See, the reason why VTM is trying to let us understand the issue of Sam Ladi is they just brought that thing to divert attention. They might be involved. Nobody said they are not involved, right? But starting from them is not how you get justice. We can't get justice by keep mentioning all sessions statute, all this and all that. Investigate the right people. Is the Yabojo not supposed to be investigated? All the people in that house, whether they sent someone to come and kill, whether they were fighting or whatever, none of them had come out to say what actually happened because some people were protecting them. And who are these people that are protecting them? It's obvious. We know them. But nothing is being done. We come every day to fight, to argue, to talk. We are not facing the right direction. VDM wants the public to understand that this is what... See, Naira Marley will come back to Naira Marley. Naira Marley is somebody or whatever. It's simple. Number one, start with a bullying. Take them to court. Then investigate the people you are supposed to investigate for this spying. Everything will be linked in the end.
That's what we're saying. And VDM seems to have something that will lead us to this, right? To buy Mohbad.
I don't see. Yabojo would not be so stupid, even if he knows what happened, to come and say it in that group. But there's a lot of things. There will be conversation between, if they do form forensic between Wumi and Yabojo, they will know the truth. Yabojo will only come to that group to come and use his manipulative strategy or whatever to divert the whole group to the public, to manipulate us.
Yeah, quick question for you. Do you think Wumi would have told Yabojo the truth, knowing that someday, just because this is where I see it, knowing that someday she might...
Never, you can never tell her.
She might use blackmailer.
Let me tell you, Yago knew what happened. Let me tell you. Wumi did something.
Don't say that. Yes, don't say that.
Allegedly, right? Allegedly, right?
No. Even if you don't put the word allegedly, let me tell you something you need to know. You say Auntie Yabo, I'm respecting her because
please stop using Auntie Yabo.
Stop trying to exonerate her.
I can't disrespect her. No matter how I am sorry.
I manipulated the whole country.
She's not anybody's auntie. She's a Pekmeye.
Let me answer the question that I was asked. Let me answer. Right. See, when you do something bad, if you are not strong enough to cover it up, there's always one person that we will talk to. He might not say it out directly.
I don't believe that Wumi intentionally. I still do not believe that anybody intentionally fight that boy. I still do not believe. If somebody out there wanted to buy him, he doesn't have to go through that route. This guy is everywhere. They can track him down anywhere.
Mr. DJ, let me come from this angle. You know why I believe that Naira should be prosecuted? I don't like bully.
I didn't say Naira should not
be fact that, yeah, I know you said that he should be prosecuted. I like you for that. But what I'm saying is that even from the video that Mohbad has put up when he was hit with a gun on his head by NDLEA, Naira will not want to put himself inside problem by going to jail. He will be careful of him. That was why he allowed him to be doing his things. Releasing his music and not using lawyer to be chasing him up and down. Do you get?
I'm listening to you.
But I can tell you for a free that there is no conversation between Polo, Iyabo, and Mohbad. No conversation existed. Because Auntie Iyabo, the fight she's fighting now is fight for her children.
It's about to play Auntie Iyabo, I'm a giant bullet. Iyabo is Iyabo.
Sorry, Emma. Sorry, man, sorry. It's because
why do we see? They are manipulating us and we are manipulating ourselves.
I am not supporting that.
You will see Nigeria, they will be fine-tuning.
To call out my name, I'm sorry.
Maybe I'm supposed to say, this thing is bad, this woman is
Iyabo is Iyabo.
Okay.
They will try to fight you. Iyabo is a good woman, no. And is this, is that, what kind of rubbish is that?
I'm sorry, sir.
All of them are criminals. They put your place, that's what they do.
These people now, we are the ones that are giving them liver. They keep coming out to write rubbish every day. We are giving them liver. We are allowing them to talk. You see the one that are giving these people liver. They manipulated the whole country. Till now,
you know Yoruba are so we are too much.
Why are we doing like this all the time?
Okay, no best.
Can I say
So,
the whole country. Others will be manipulating us. Others will be playing rubbish out there. We will go to their page and we will be commenting. We will be liking. What kind of rubbish is that?
You see, if you all keep on defending Iyabo, and
I'm not defending now.
You see, listen.
That's what you're doing.
In the Western world,
no, I'm not defending now.
No, in the Western world,
Richie know that I've coded her.
Yes,
But I cannot. It's because of my nature to call somebody auntie. I'm sorry. Sorry.
in the Western world, what Polo and Iyabo has said from the beginning of this case, we should use it against them. Whether they lie to us or they come up to say that thing to gaslight us, then the justice system of Nigeria, of Lagos State, should hold them responsible. Hey, this is your voice. How did this happen? So the government is not doing us anything good in this case.
That is it.
They are not doing us anything good in this case. And my question to the government, I'm going to ask this question anytime I have opportunity. What do they know about Mohbad's death? Who are
they? Kemi doctor say they know a lot.
Who are they protecting? Because with this evidence that DBN has put out there, is enough for them to work with it, to return this case and say, okay, this is our new founding. Let's pick everybody in the house. If you want to bring down a tree, you can't cut it from the root, from the top. You have to cut it from the root to bring the tree down. But the government leave the root of the tree they want to cut down and started going to the top to cut it down. So why will the tree come down? So the government know what they are doing. The current regime of Nigerian police force know what they are doing. And their action shows us that the death of Mohbad is beyond Wunmi and the kids in the house that were present.
You are right.
I would agree with you on that, but then whatever happens to Mohbad in that house, and they must have seen it. They must have seen it. They must have witnessed it. Even if the higher killer comes inside, come fight Mohbad for that house, they saw what happened.
They saw it.
They saw it. So if we're saying it's bigger than one person or the other person, see, somebody still walked into that house. Only if we're going to agree. If all of us here are going to agree that it was the nurse that fight Mohbad, and that is what we all witnessed. Simple, say finish, everybody should just go home. But then, if you're trying to insert people that were not there, that you cannot prove that they came into that house, they were joke.
We don't even know the nurse.
They were joke.
Another problem.
The only thing you can say is people that were in that house have told the truth, which is the nurse by Mohbad, or they are lying, which means they have to tell us what really happened. But then, if
December, sorry, can I interject you, please? Can I interject you? The thing I have noticed again in this case is that there are people who are politicians, who are the opposition politicians, who are staying abroad. They too want to use Mohbad's case against this current regime. Take it from me.
Example. Somebody is asking me, did police tell us Mo was killed? Now, we know that Wumi said in an interview that now I don't know.
1 second. Hold on, let me answer this person. You see, if the current regime will watch them to use Mohbad's case against him, the current regime must be stupid. It must be stupid to watch them using Mohbad's case against them, that he cannot order his team of investigation to go after who killed Mohbad. Then the current regime know what killed Mohbad.
Let me
address you again, because you mentioned my name.
Let me tell you why you can't totally blame the current regime. Something happened in your environment, and the police came around, and everybody there is pointing accusing figure to number A, whereas it's number B that did that thing. Do you think police will go after number B? They will go after, if everybody is saying number A now. When this thing happened, they threw out something there, and making everybody to believe this was. I saw some people blaming they were castigating.
The name was Prime Boy.
Yes, I saw people castigating VDM, and he also condemned Naira because that was the narrative they put out there. But later on, everybody was like, but this thing is not hard enough now. But some people, even people that went to school, that are speaking good English, will still come out to bring rubbish out there. Why do we behave like this in Nigeria?
I want you to be honest with me, right? I want you to be honest with me. As Nigerian police and Lagos state government, have they done a good job on Mohbad's case?
They've not.
We all know
okay.
That now.
Okay. So if you're going to make excuse for them and say, oh, it's what they put out there, if they're going to believe in what, sit down in their office and watch what is going on social media and conclude that this is their own investigation, then they have not done a job. Then why do they decide to assume Mohbad if they knew that they were not going to do an thorough investigation of Mohbad's case? They want to believe in one thing. The crime scene where this incident happened is supposed to be sealed until now. Do they seal it?
Madam
Do
Susie,
they seal it?
Madam Susie, let's look at this, right? Let's look at this.
You see, that is what I'm still telling you, that when this thing happened, they made the whole Nigeria to believe wrong thing. The impression they gave out there was totally different. Even me, I was waking up every day. I would go to Naira Marley's page. I would be like, his followers have not even reduced. What kind of people, which kind of country is this? Do you understand? But at this stage, I was like, but
But wait, this day is not leaking. When I even started hearing that those videos out there were not even, most of them were not recent. So the people that drew this thing out, they had a mission. Now Nigeria is a country where we know our police, we know our government, we know corruption and all that. It's so easy for anybody that wants to manipulate to use these people as well. Now they will tell you they finished the case, the judgment has been passed. So if you want to reopen it, you have to come with a new evidence. Do you understand?
If Mobile didn't get justice today, I'm going to hang the rope on the government. Yes, I'm going to hang the rope on the government.
Madam Susie, do you know why I say you should not hang it on the government than hanging it on the Lagos State or the department that handled the case, or someone who is the Lagos State governor? These are the people you should blame. Sometimes,
do you know why? Do you know why I will hang it on the government?
They will not feel it. They will not feel it. For me, blame the people who handle the case. Someone who was the one that gave the money for autopsy. Did he for these kind of things? But don't blame the whole of the government. Okay. For me, I would take it as political.
Can I tell you the reason why I should hide it on the government? In the Western world, a case like this that call attention of everybody in the whole world should call attention of the federal government. So this is the image of the whole Nigerian government that is at stake here. So if they can step up, yes, and if the whole government cannot step up to claim
the whole world the whole world like how? Do you want to tell me that the Nigerian government wait, let me ask the question first. Did Nigerian government receive letter from American government about this case?
Okay, when Mohbad died, you are not a Nigerian. I'm sorry to say that. There's no hard feeling to it, no insult. You are not a Nigerian. I know how involved you are in this case. Other people are there that they are not Nigerian. When Mohbad died, the very month Mohbad died, do you know what happened around the world? Do you know how many people was interested in Mohbad's case? It's a national case around the whole world. So that should, how the federal government to get involved in this case. So let me tell you, at the end of the day, if Mohbad don't get justice, you're gonna see documentary will come out. And the documentary that will come out, Nigerian government is not gonna like it. The way they're gonna portray them, they're not gonna like it. It will. It's on process. They are watching. So you can't leave the whole Nigerian government out of this.
A quick one, guys.
It's a national case.
Quick one, guys. Well, everybody get your popcorn ready. Everybody get your popcorn ready for 6 o'clock because internet is going to shake at 6 o'clock. So get your popcorn ready.
What's going on?
Magistrate, that's what you want to hear. Of the South.
Okay.
We're going to shake the internet at 6 o'clock.
Wow. Okay. Fingers across.
Get your popcorn.
Let me say something again. You see the reason why I'm going to blame. I'm going to blame the government. Just start from the beginning. The manner that Mohbad's body was exhumed. Who does that? Who does that? Where the very Mohbad is supposed to be a crime scene. Who does that? Look at the way they exhumed a case that is going to be investigated, a case that they want to investigate. Look at the way they exhume Mohbad's body. Who does that?
Mrs. Susie, can I take you back in time?
They will never plan to give that boy justice. No. It's not their plan.
The father said,
let me come there and exhume that body. It is not so.
And they did not give police reports. That's where the problem started. He wants to put his body in the body.
Good afternoon, everybody.
I do at police station and they did not give him police report.
Thank you, Mother. Easy. Thank you.
Good
yes, sir. You can talk, Mr.
I would like Okay, thank you very much. Well done, everybody. I really commend everybody for their submission. I would like to come in here. Number one, I think should we still be doubting that Iyabo Ojo knows what killed Mohbad at this juncture? I don't think anybody should still be doubting it. With what VDM, I am not doubting it. There's no how.
You know why?
Why, please?
Because the police smarter than Iyabo. Iyabo does not.
How do you know? How do you know who is smarter than Iyabo?
No more anti-Iyabo. I'm going to drop
Realistically, let me ask you a question.
Sorry, madam.
If I called you, I call you, and I'm telling you that somebody died in my house, would you not ask me how it happened?
What happened? That was the first question any reasonable person will ask now.
But if I lie to you, go. If I lie to you, go.
Me, I believe
Okay, fine. If Bumi has lied,
it happened in my presence.
How many books you know?
See, let me tell you,
I want to ask.
You lied to me. I was in the house and it happened in my presence. I should have been able to say, okay, somebody came to find me.
Hold on.
He was fighting and he fight.
Hold on. DDF, DDF,
okay.
DDF. Bring him back.
No, it's not. The noise is not from my side.
No, you were not muted. That is why he's echoing.
It's too much noise.
Yeah, it was.
The sniper, I'm going down, but I'll come back in 2 minutes. Please bring me up. Keep my space, so please, I'm coming up.
You know, let's do one thing. Let's advise each other. Whenever we finish talk, always mute yourself. That will avoid all this unnecessary feedback that we get. Please.
Richie, bring back what's her name? Southside. I don't have moderator on this account. Bring Southside back. Drop me for Southside. Drop me for Southside. Richie, are you there? Richie, are you there? Richie.
Hello, everybody.
I'm here. It's not. He hasn't requested yet. She hasn't.
Good evening, everyone. Richie, DDF, Susie, Real, ST, KB, how are you? Okay, I just wanted to join in the conversation a little bit, even though I've kind of taken it easy. We all this whole back and forth thing, but I must say this here. If at this point we're still, going by the false narrative that was pushed out there, my stand has always been, Naira Marley, when we talk about bully, then fine, okay? Go after him for bully. But any other thing aside that, they're not innocent, because he's not in the country doesn't mean this, that. At least at this point, we all should know that if these guys have a hand in the death of this guy, the people in the house will be the one to mention his name. So if Naira Marley was involved at this point here, would Naira Marley have been the one to tell them to throw stuff in this guy's grave? The wife threw stuff in the grave. The sister to the deceased threw stuff in the grave. So is it Naira Marley that did that as well? Because I don't understand. So if we're saying, okay, VDM as well has done this, or VDM actually was the first person to say they should cancel them, this, that. Well, it was because of the narrative. VDM is only human. Like I always say, no one is perfect. He's human as well. This was the narrative they pushed out, and everybody ran by it. Like they took it and they ran. Nobody sat to say, even I myself, at that point I thought, okay, for this guy, even though I wasn't totally, I actually posted, what song did he drop then? I posted it. And I got no single like this. I posted it. At that point, I was thinking, could this guy be? I didn't totally go with that narrative. I swear to God, I didn't totally go with that narrative. Okay? But then, now that we have this expose that, okay, he doesn't have a hand in it. It's, it was a mere false narrative they pushed out there and people run with it. can't we then just have a second thought, like think outside the box? Because even going by the group chat, we can all see that it's filled with hatred, jealousy. Oh, I want to be the one. Why is it the one? Kind of thing. Can't we all see clearly now? I don't get it. I don't know. Like, even if you don't like somebody, I don't think anybody should go down for what they know nothing about. If we're talking about bully, let them go after them for bully, for crying out loud. Now, I want to ask this question. If Naira Marley goes down, like we all want him to go down, because, oh, he's done this, or he may have a hand in Mohbad's death, blah, 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 is that the justice we want? Are we going to be happy? I'm throwing this question to everyone now. So if Naira Marley goes down now because he's a bad person, or he had 24 arrests in the UK, or he's a member of whatever when he was in the UK, but if he goes down for all of this now, like he's a member of a gang, he's whatever, okay? If he goes down for this now, are we going to all be happy? Are we going to be pleased? Is that the kind of justice that we want? Even though we know that wasn't the cause.
Let me answer your question very short.
Okay. Yeah, please do.
If he has hand in Mohbad's death, let him go down. Period. If he has,
no, I asked you. That's not
why.
Wait, listen, Susie, that's not my question. My question now is, as we can see so far now, if we say bully, okay, yes. Even though the bully leans more towards Sam Larry, okay? Well, let's just say both of them. Naira Marley and Sam Larry bullied Mohbad, okay? Let's just agree on that, okay? So if they now go down now, is justice for Mohbad done? Are we done?
Okay.
Are we okay? Are we happy?
Listen, why would you say justice for Mohbad is done? It's never done.
Let me ask you a question, sweetheart. Now,
you know what? Ask you a question. You answer that question.
I'm going to answer the question now.
Ask me a question.
I'm going to answer the question with answer. Now, do you know what mental health is? Do you know bully can result to a serious mental health, and bully can make somebody kill themselves?
Okay, so
we agree to bully.
I agree.
Do we agree to
some
bully?
of the consequences of a bully, yeah? A long-term bully, okay? Right? But in this case, did Mohbad take his own life? Are we agreeing that he took his own life now?
Okay.
No, Emily, wait a minute now. You talk. Let her speak as well.
No, she's asking me a question, and I'm answering her.
Okay.
So she asked me...
Are they supposed to be punished for the bully?
Well, like Susie, you heard me when I first gave my own side of how I see this whole thing, yeah? I'm not saying bully. I said it, like clearly that if you're going after them for bully, then fine. You can deal with that. Whatever evidence anyone has against them, you can go and present it in court. But in terms of the case on ground, no. Okay? Because we're all looking for the cause of death. We're not talking about, it was the bully that led to death. Oh, because of the mental torture. Oh, because he was depressed. Oh, because this, that. As a result of the bully, took his life. No, that is not the point. Can't we all now... Wait, Susie, let me finish. Can I come in? Can we not... Can I come in? Yes, after you. Yeah. I will soon mute now. So can we now see that there is a veil that they've used to cover this whole... justice for Mohbad, okay? Which is bully, Naira Marley, Sam Larry, That is the veil. So we won't get to the root of the matter. Can we not see all of this now? Am I the only one seeing this now? I don't understand. So if you want to deal with bully, drag these people to court. Let's take care of the matter. Justice for Mohbad is not... Bully is just secondary. It wasn't the bully that led to his death. Even though some people might have taken advantage of that to push the narrative, because trust me, if Mohbad had left that record label without any issues, whether they were in good terms or whatever, I don't think that lie will sell this much. Even though we all know that, okay, he used to be a signee of the Malians, okay, and this event now happened. Are we still going to buy this lie?
You see, let me tell you something there. in a short word. You see the reason, hold on, Sasa, hold on. You see the reason why I'm not going to rule Naira Marley out. He might not be present when Mobile was take his last breath. You see, Naira Marley has done a lot of things after the death of Mobile that he's going to take me, he has to come out and carry the cross of justice for Mobile for me to believe him. You see, for example, he has dropped about 2 music, and those music don't go down well with me. Richie, you know what I'm talking about.
Of course.
Yes, it don't go down well with me.
It take a piece out of Mobile, yes.
The time of that music was not right. It wasn't right.
Before wait, MLH, wait now.
How many songs have that is the source of his livelihood.
Emily, wait now. Wait.
Oh, no, we're not being fair now, honestly.
Even before Mobile Pai, Mr. Richie, wait now, please. Even before Mobile Pai, let's be honest, that's how Naira Marley have been singing. Naira Marley's music has never been gospel or any, it has always been like violence. So this is not new, please. We should be truthful with ourselves. Naira Marley's music, if not about sex, it's violence, period. Even before
that's not what we're talking about, please.
That's
Sanson, go and listen to the music before you talk. Go and listen to the music before you talk.
I'm saying that Naira Marley's music has never been like gospel music.
It's about taking the milk out of Mobile. That's what he's
He
saying.
has been singing like that before Mobile. That's what I want you to understand. His music has been like that now.
No. He said put the hot boy in the casket.
Okay, no problem.
That's an insult.
It's okay. It's okay. Let me make my own submission about the whole thing now.
Anything casket. Nobody should talk about boy. Okay, what about Mobile that sang about Jigan that Jigan is limping? What about that? Would you say that's a disrespect? Or he's taking a mic of
No, we should not go that way, please. It's okay. It's okay. Everybody has their own way.
Let them speak. No, let them speak.
But me, I want to speak now. I don't speak things now.
Just let them finish their line.
Okay.
People are not allowing people to speak one by one here.
MLH Mobile did.
Okay.
Yeah, and he meant what he said.
Okay, so I don't think you will, well, anyway, in the music world, you can sing about anything you like.
No.
It doesn't mean they have enmity.
No. Listen, MLH, I don't know how strong you are in terms of mobile music, right? Mobile speaks his mind in his music, especially the last part of his tracks. Right?
Exactly.
He expressed himself fully, 100%. Sorry. And what Naira Marley said immediately after Mobile passed, the Dance Lisky album, that EP, that he meditated on it. So let that put that up in the casket. He was saying that if they see me, they do this and all that. What do you think he's doing? He was doing. Come on, guys.
So Richie, if I may ask, so you think that song, that line was directed to Mobile?
Of course.
Okay.
I wonder, Mickey, come, please calm down.
Okay, it's okay now. Can I speak, please?
When it comes to this Naira Marley.
Can I say my own now?
Just watch where things
and to say something, Emily, just to answer you back.
Oh God.
I'm not roping Naira Marley that he killed Mobile. People should separate that. Maybe you don't understand, right? If Naira Marley has to go down for bullying, so be it. He deserves the punishment.
Anytime that his name comes up in this
I don't want people to take that away.
Keep saying, he's not innocent. He's not.
He's not. Are you not listening? Are you not listening?
Be explicit.
At the moment, he's not innocent about the bullying, right? Yes, maybe you guys don't understand. That's why I'm expressing myself all over again. I'm expressing myself all over again for you to hear. Loud and clear.
You need to take a chill pill.
Nobody's saying he did not bully. Exactly. You are linking it back to the fight. That is what.
No, I'm not linking it.
We all know he bullied.
Listen. I'm not linking it up. If I said yet means we haven't gone to the bottom of who pied Mobile, how Mobile pied.
But if everybody is there saying don't bring it into the fight, but when they bring it to the fight,
that's what I'm saying. I said
into the fight.
I'm not linking it up.
Can I talk, please?
I'm not linking it up. You have to wait as well. You guys have to wait. You guys have to wait.
No,
Okay. Let me. Before someone dropped me the other time, but I took it down and I was not allowed to.
Okay, well, finish, Mr. Emi, finish. When you finish, I want to talk, please. Me too, I want to give my own submission about the whole thing. Papariano play a video about VDM. I want to give my own submission, please. Talk. Okay, when you finish, let me talk, please.
Okay, thank you. I was actually talking about Iyabo Ojo. If by now some of us are still doubting it, that she knows what killed that boy, pied that boy, then I think we are not being honest with ourselves. With all this revelation that is coming out, you understand? With all of this that is coming out, because I don't believe somebody will inform me that, okay, something happened in my house, in his house or in a house, and the first question I'll ask is what actually happened. Can you tell me in any explanation of what really happened? And if she lied, because somebody was saying, what if she lied? Or if she had lied, I don't think Iyabo Ojo will go through this route, trying to divert their attention this much. Because this is not just about personal vendetta any longer. I think it's just like she is trying to use one stone to kill two birds in this case now, the way I see it. There's a personal vendetta and there's somebody trying to cover up for another person here. So I think that was what happened. That is what happened there. Then secondly, I think what we should be pushing for now is that the police should do a phone forensic between Iyabo Ojo and that of Wunmi. That is very important because by the time, I think that's the only way we can even get to know
all the people in the house.
Let's even start with Iyabo Ojo and Wunmi. It's very germane because she is the arrowhead of all of this.
Including Wunmi's mom, including
the mother,
all of them.
Father, who are not even in the house.
And the bank account.
The phone forensic should be done on them.
Of the money, there's money exchanged.
Exactly.
All of them.
Every one of them, all of them, in that, including the father and the mother, should be investigated, thoroughly investigated. I have seen Baba coming out quite a number of times saying that he wants phone forensic, and flowing by his behavior.
Including his own phone as well, including Baba's phone.
In this whole justice for me, I am doubting whether the Baba even knows the meaning of the phone forensic, because he should be worried that if they should do phone forensic, they will start with his phone, with all he has displayed and all of what the role that he played with all those lies that they lied to us, trying to protect, because he was also trying to protect Adura when Adura was picked up. So it's obvious that all of them knew what happened to that boy. It's just that they don't want to tell us, the public. And that death did not come from outside. It happened within that circle. Somebody within that circle. It may not be premeditated. I may not be a murder, but I would rather call it
that shouldn't be a cover-up.
But there shouldn't be a cover-up. I feel nobody actually had the intention.
Can you wait, please?
Something happened and it led to death. But a member of the family is responsible, and that's why this cover-up is this much. Thank you very much.
Hey, you want to respond before I go? You want to say something?
Magistrate, go on.
No, Mr. Richie was talking to this man.
No, fine, please. Go ahead, please.
Okay, thank you very much. Let me begin from the video Papariano played about VDF. But before I go there, This woman, who go drop you?
Please, let's say, please.
Before I go to VDM, I wanted to start with it, but I want to give a little bit recap about Yabo Ojo there and we enter VDM. In the beginning of Justice for Mohbad, when Mohbad died, I don't know, maybe for some people, but for me, I never knew Yabo Ojo knows anything about Wunmi or Mohbad, like she was related to them. They were friendly, like something. I don't know. I never knew about that. It was even later that I knew that it was her husband that took Mohbad to England. Okay. She came, she said she's coming in, she's coming in with her foundation, even to Dike. They are coming in with their foundation to fight for justice for Mohbad. And when you say justice for Mohbad about someone that has been spied and that person have not yet be established, it means everything is involved in that spy. You are trying to find out what really spy him. Okay. Now, Yabo Ojo was before everything and to Dike. They went to the house, they visited the family, and when they visited the family, the only questions, they never asked the question in front of us. It was only report the family gave to them, which was Naira Marley, which Mama Mohbad, we saw Mama Mohbad talking. After that, they went to the police station, they gave reports, and the report they gave, we saw Tonto Dick and Yabo Ojo with other men sitting in front of the police, DPP or whatsoever, giving them the report that we want you to do this, we want you to investigate Naira Marley, Sam Larry, the people that have been traveled, they have to come back to the country, what by him, we want to know, blah, 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 blah. And now, later they called on for protest was going on, everything. And she was giving updates. There was a time when narrative started coming out that, oh yes, we are holding Naira Marley for bully because Mohbad said, if you buy me, hold Naira Marley. Even she herself made video about that. She was asking, who is Naira Marley, blah, blah, blah. Everybody was saying their own. VDM also was saying his own, what he thought that time was what happened. Okay, then later, Yabo Ojo found out that Mohbad also said the same thing to Wunmi, the wife, that, oh, you are trying to kill me, you and your family. She played blind or deaf ears to that kind of narrative. She was always about Naira Marley. Because if she was actually genuine about the justice, immediately she heard that Mohbad also said, if you want to buy me, you, Wunmi, and your family want to buy me, she should have come to the public and also demand for Wunmi to be investigated. But we never heard about that. She never said anything. She never asked questions about Wunmi, like to Wunmi directly in the public, that what happened, who came that day. That means, for me, it means Yabo Ojo knew what happened. They would have told her, maybe about the nurse, maybe when she went there, it was a story about the nurse, they told her, and now they say, okay, now we are going to fight for the bully for Mohbad. But she never made it to the public clear that, we know what happened. They told us that it was the nurse that they injected Mohbad and he died. Now, investigation is going on in the house. What happened? We want to know that one too. But now we'll be fighting. We want Naira Marley and Sam Larry to be arrested because of they bullied him. She never made it clear to the public to know how to differentiate the two things. She was just blending everything together. Painting to the public as if bully, and she's trying to fight for bully and also the spy of Mohbad, that she don't know what spy Mohbad. So she's trying to blend the bully into the spy, so both of them will be investigated. And now, for VDM to say that, okay, I don't care if they did it or they did not did it, they should be cancelled. I think he was talking about they spy, if they spy him or they did not spy him. He was not talking about bully. VDM was not defending them about bully that time. He was just trying to know that who spied this boy. So for them to be countering VDM after VDM changed his narrative was wrong. It means she was just after bully and trying to hide the cry of Mohbad to the public. They went in the private chat, trying to be countering VDM, trying to be making him, painting his name. Why, in fact, why should they even publish his nude in the first place? If really they were not trying to like put the spy on these people, you should have not even talked to responded to VDM in whatsoever he was doing, because he was doing his own, you guys was doing your own. But when he felt that, oh, you guys, what you are doing, I don't think it's justice. In fact, why are you going to buy casket at this moment? Because in that time when we were fighting for justice, they went ahead and buy casket. It means they were preparing to bury him that time. So VDM thought that, oh no, if you bury this guy, we will not get justice. I don't think we will know the truth. So he don't have to be buried. Why are you guys going to buy caskets, in fact, at this time? Problem come for VDM. So as for the fact that VDM realized that, oh, yes, these people bullied him, but me, I want justice for the guy about who fired him. And he tried to change the narrative to say that, let's investigate the people in the house. Why should Iyabo Ojo fight against VDM about that? If truly she was for justice for Mohbad, if not only for the bully. And she never made it clear to the public that me, my foundation, we are for the bully. We are not about justice. I know the truth already. It was the nurse. It was the nurse. Then if she would have come to the public and said, it was the nurse, so I have investigated, it was the nurse. It was not Naamali Asamani that fired him. But for the fact that they bullied him, we want that fight. Maybe we'll have gotten justice for bully by now. Because people will have still supported her and say, yes, let them be arrested for bully and they should be prosecuted. And now after she knew who is talking? After she knew all these things, that okay, if really she was genuine again about the bully, if really she just wanted bully, it was not because she wanted to mingle the two, but just for her to cover Wunmi. When the DPP gave advice that yes, these people are not involved in the fight, why didn't she take up the case again and say yes? Even if you guys did not spy him, but you guys bullied him and police said yes, they have all the evidences, I'm going to sue you. She never did. She just went quiet. So that's why people think that, oh, this woman was just trying to protect Wunmi in that house. In fact, for Iyabo Ojo to get to that house that day, she never asked questions. This Ade West was right before her at the door when she came. She never tried to ask Ade West what happened. I knew she was up to something. It means Iyabo Ojo knew Mohbad. She knew Wunmi. She have everything in her. She was connected to Wunmi, and that's why she came in. She pretended as if, oh, I'm just coming in because of my foundation. I want to help. No, there was relationship between Iyabo Ojo before and Wunmi. Before Mohbad died.
Of course, Polo, Sansa Polo is Iyabo Ojo's boyfriend.
Even not Polo, no, even not with Polo.
Polo took Mohbad as a music promoter in London.
Mr. Richie, I'm telling you, it's not only with Polo relationship. I'm telling you that there was a...
Wait, Sansa, have you guys seen Jigo's latest thing?
No.
You don't talk. You don't talk, say... They don't threaten them, say very dark man, don't give out the God number to people. People are threatening him that this is how they buy Mohbad, that very dark man want to buy him the way he buy Mohbad.
New narrative. They started again. It was still maybe
I told you 6 o'clock, internet go shake it more. Get your popcorn ready.
Where?
Mario Comedian is coming out with
let me give my final
Mario Comedian is
On whose side is it? On whose side?
Are you saying 6 o'clock UK time, right?
He's on the Piggy side. He's on Yabojo's side.
Oh, really?
Yeah, he's on Yabojo's side. So he's coming out by 6 o'clock with all the chat that Very Dark Man has. That is going to bring everything out.
Okay.
So
you think we wouldn't have removed some duplicating bits?
Can I land?
So what's his handle? Sniper, what's his handle?
Mario Comedian.
Okay, Mario, I'll go and look for it.
Is that on Instagram or Twitter?
On Instagram. He's been going head to head with Very Dark Man the last couple of years now.
A lot of them don't use Twitter. I don't know why.
Sorry?
I said a lot of them don't use Twitters. That's fine.
Yeah.
Use that thing to push VDM.
Mario might be in that group chat as well. So, but let's see. Fingers crossed. But he's on Yabojo's side.
Now the game has just started because VDM will react to it anyway.
But what kind of battle are they fighting? That's why I said VDM should have dropped this as a big bang instead of all this small approach.
VDM cannot. If VDM drops it at once, we won't. Everything will just be messed up.
They can't bring out the real.
But you can't change the truth. DDF. You can never change the truth.
Everything. Then
I can never do what?
You can never change the truth.
Charity, if Mario drops everything, right? He's going to change.
He's going to change the game.
Yeah, everything's going to change. If he drops everything,
he can't drop everything. He will
I don't trust these people from the Yabo side, man. In this life, I've never trusted anything from the Yabo.
You know what? Behind closed door, the Yabo is fighting Twitter, but she's not coming out to do the beating. So she too is giving out things that she's got. Like
instructions. Okay.
See, when you look at what Very Dark Man has, I don't know if for sure Very Dark Man has anything. Because if you look at what he played today, there was one line of Yabo Ojo. Now, if he has loads of conversation from Yabo Ojo in that group chat, I don't think he would have kept quiet. Instead, he said, "I don't want to talk about Yabo Ojo." But today, he referenced Yabo Ojo. Now, in that group chat, you might be an admin and you're not really active. You only talk once in a while. Okay, and that is what I saw in that chat. That maybe Yabo.
And don't forget, she has two groups, right?
Exactly. Now, the one Very Dark Man has, Yabo might not be an active player in that one, where maybe she talks once in a month.
Sniper, there are even some names that we don't recognize.
How about the second group? Do we have a view?
I don't think K Solo might not be in the second group. From what I heard, I think it was K Solo that released this group chat again. So it might not be involved in the other group. Again.
Even at that, they would have removed some information. Trust me.
Yeah, but if they removed Very Dark Man as the full one, they will do compare and contrast. Compare this and that. Oh yeah, what was removed? See, listen. Very Dark Man believes he has everything. If Mario Comedian tries to play,
Nigerians will say it's their own that is authentic. No, you don't know Nigerians.
See, you're not getting it, bro.
They will say VDM has uttered the one with him.
See, we are not gullible. Like, you follow the line of conversation. You follow the line of the conversation. You follow it. Forget our followers now. You are thinking for yourself. That's why I say, don't be a fan of anybody. Do your thing yourself.
You see why we were saying that VDM should not be removing Iyabo Ojo's facts, because now if they also remove it, how can we know?
You will follow.
That's why
conversation. That's what I've just explained to you. Now let's say let me give you an example now. Let me say somebody wrote, "How are you?" You're expecting this person to say, "I'm fine." Now you're seeing a conversation like, Mubad, you can not say they don't skip some things. You have to follow the line. Do you understand? You follow it. So when they remove, the only thing they can do is they might edit.
Do you think
they might edit? Yes, they might change the words. They might change it they're talking about. Completely removing.
And Nigerians will end up telling you
that. And do you think they are going to also leave Iyabo Ojo's part? inside the convention. Like they are not going to remove.
Wait, the purpose of Mario comedian coming out is Mario comedian is on Yabo's side. So anything very dark man, he thinks very dark man is manipulating the public, right? So he's coming out with his own version of what they've sent to him now to tell the public that this guy is just manipulating. He's only reading out the bits that will paint some people bad. Do you understand? Now, what about the good side? That's what Mario Comedian is trying to remember this Legieris and Yomi Fabi issue where Yomi brought out some part that painted Legieris bad. Do you understand? That's the same thing that Mario Comedian is trying to pull out now, that this guy is only talking about things that people will think, why is it not bringing out the justice part of the conversation? Do you understand? So that is what he wants to bring out.
We are waiting for.
Yeah, he said by 6 o'clock he will bring everything.
Please, this is
Mario
what I want.
Media, okay.
I feel we delve more into.
VDM, now you listen, bro. You are the spokesperson for the VDM. Now you listen the way we think.
No, I'm not talking about VDM again now.
No, because you always think for him. But now you listen to what my brother just said now, what this sniper said, right? You have to take all these things, and process it yourself, and then you can remove the shaft from the grains, right? Don't let us follow.
But Mr. Richie, no matter how you want to talk about VDM, at least VDM's own is genuine. Because no matter how he is going to do it, we will still end up. Wait, now listen. Now let me land first. No matter what he's trying to do, it will still end up for justice, the real justice for Mohbad. Because if he removed Naramali and Sam Larry for buying, and true, he's not the one that have removed them. The government have removed them too. So you cannot say it is VDM that's trying to exonerate them. They have no evidence against them, and they said they are not. Remember, VDM did not say anything. VDM was not tackling with the government. He was giving chance to the government to do their work until they finishes everything clear to everybody. That's when he came out also and said, okay, let's do that justice for Mohbad. Now we know that these people did not bully. Then let's ask questions. Let's see what happened. Let's expose everything. Then we'll see the truth. But this other side, Yabo Ojo, was working with the government hand in hand, and she was still not doing the right thing. So you cannot compare. No matter what VDM have done, he is not trying to divert justice. VDM is not trying to divert justice at all.
So let's talk. So see what is going on today. I like it. Remember, Very Dark Man challenged them to put the chat outside. Now, they are going to be foolish to put the chat outside, and DVM will drop everything. So, including the voice note and everything. So, we all should be happy that they are coming up with anything. VDM is not going to watch them to paint him black and he will keep quiet. So, let the game begins. So we're going to know what he has and what they have. So it's going to be our judgment and the government's judgment. So I don't think there's
Thank you. Let it begin.
I like it.
Yeah, please let me just round up. To me, I feel talking about Naira or Sam Larry all the time is not the main. It shouldn't be our main focus. We should be talking about the strategy we want to use.
Exactly.
How to arrest those people in the house and interrogate them. Even in a normal society, all these people in the group, this is perversion, pure perversion of justice. By now, they ought to have been under serious interrogation. Now, see, we keep talking about that. We all know that, okay, they bullied him. Fine, what do we want to do? Okay, do we want to sue them now or later? We should keep talking about this people is just unnecessary distraction. To me, and let's be factual. Naramali, or even all the videos out there. Where did you see Naramali? That's how we treat
things with emotion. You won't go to court. Court will not listen to emotion. Mohbad said this, that one said that. Please, where is the evidence? So if we want to take up Naira Marley and Sam Larry, are we suing them now or we are suing them later? Let's pursue waiting by this guy. How do we get those people inside that house? How do we get arrested and put them under investigation? How do we force the government to do a full forensic? These are the things we should be talking about every day. And you still see people. In fact, what the statement that come out of so many of us, it surprises me sometimes. They're like Ricky, you said, what if Wumi lied to? Why didn't you believe all the stories that Wumi has been saying? Do you want to tell me Yabo is not intelligent to know if Wumi was saying the truth or not? So let's forget about it. It's intelligent.
I'll leave you to answer that question.
She was able to manipulate the whole country. She was able to manipulate the whole country.
Every fight, she's not intelligent.
All I'm saying, I don't know what you mean by how do you quantify the intelligence we're talking about here, right?
So what I'm saying is,
listen.
If we try to lie to her, she will.
Thank you. That's the thing I wanted to say. When you are blinded by anger and vengeance, right? Your intelligence doesn't play at that point anymore, does it? So that's what I'm saying to you. That regardless, right? Let's assume that okay, maybe Yabo knew everything that happened. That wouldn't change her mind or what she bent on doing, right? And that's what played out here.
Okay, please, let us not continue to behave as if juju is affecting us. Let's focus on how.
No. Juju can affect you. Like, juju never affects me.
Because we're discussing what is not necessary. Let's focus on how to get these people arrested.
Well, okay. May I ask you this? May I ask you this now? May I ask you this? Didier, may I ask you this now? May I ask you this question? Because you've been saying this all the time. So, in your view, what would be the next move from us from the public side?
No, so the public knows that the main people have not really been interrogated. If they say they have questioned them, they have that it's kind of everybody, just like they're trying to push up the North narrative. Why didn't we believe it? Were we there? Because we know that these people are lying. So what the public should focus is how to get these people arrested and do proper.
Exactly. So the line of action is to push the police to arrest Yabo and them group. All the people on that group of chat should be someone proportionate.
The people in the house first.
I know people in the house first, yeah, and the people on the alleged Yabo group should be someone up for questioning.
Yes. Then the phone forensic should be taken serious. Those are the three major things I think we should be strategizing, talking about every day. We come here to come and discussing ourselves with Naira Marley. If somebody sends someone to come and kill the guy, we will know. If Naira Marley has hand in it, we will know. If the right people were picked up, we will know. Every day I keep going from everybody somebody will say he dreamt, he's crying, he's this that. I beg, let's face the real issue and get this thing sorted. It's as simple as that. You'll be asking questions about what by this guy. Some people will say they bullied him. Please, how do they relate?
Thank you.
Please, thank you so much.
No, please clap for DDF. Please help us clap. DDF, don't break our heart.
Why?
No, I'm just joking. Like the way he said it, now they'll be asking some people who are Bible, but they will say bully.
No, it's not. It's not bully that Bible.
No.
We all know that.
Some people, that's what they will say, oh, Mr. Richie. They say you say you, but some people, that's what they will tell you. What time you say they bully him now?
Lagos fans will tell you he's bullying.
Mm-hmm.
Don't say they are
Let's take a step back here. Let's see. Let's start with the meet gang that we've engaged on this platform. Can you guys remember when they used to say it was Prime Boy? Prime Boy 40.
Yes, so. Yes, I remember.
Prime Boy did this. Prime Boy, Lexi Motion said Prime Boy 14. Now, how many of these will make people can still stand on that statement?
Okay, shall we say, the sniper, that some of Wumi's fans could be part of the 200 group, 200 personnel.
No. I wouldn't say that. I think that is why I keep saying that you need to use your brain. Only if you don't have a brain. You cannot. I say they will make gag. It's like they have a group where they tell them this is what you people should say, and they just
what I'm saying.
They all fly out, and they, they about release mosquito. You know when you release mosquito or bees, right? And you just fly out, and you don't process things yourself to see if this thing makes sense. But then you'll be arguing blindly. When you now corner them during argument, they turn into fight. They now go to take it personal. So you're telling me you and your wife don't, you and your husband don't. That's because they don't have answer to the question anymore because they've not been using the brain. They've been using someone else's idea. Now going to this Iyabo Ojo's issue now, you find them then saying Iyabo Ojo never said Naira Marley by whatever. Now these same people, they've forgotten that there was a video where this woman was in her bedroom. Don't run you by saying it. Don't walk like your prima or know what you people wear, bonnet calamity. Or whatever you call it. So what glasses don't run you by. Don't act movie. You understand? And now she
and the sniper. And the sniper, the people forgot that she was even the one that giving Mohbad's information to the media, so Naira Marley himself. So many movements of Mohbad. That lady said it. That how they call it.
Twice. And they have insulted and bullied Mohbad and tell Mohbad that Akutukutu Elonoru in that same group that Yabo has.
Yes, exactly. And it was even Wunmi that was giving Mohbad's movement, Mohbad's information so many times to Naira Marley. There is a proof that lady that last spoken to VDM. She said it now. Yes, sir.
In your honor, can Paparazzo give this platform 5 claps? Like 5. Why? Because this is the only platform that has dissected everything, everybody. Yes. In and out, front and back.
Exactly.
And front and back. Paparazzo, if you're there, please give this platform.
We know they change you.
Rishi.
Yes.
Rishi. Paparazzo, you want to tell me you don't know if you have a no?
Sorry?
If you want to tell me you don't know you have a no,
wait now. They are honored. Mr. Adeshi, wait now.
Hello? I'm asking Rishi a question.
Yeah.
Rishi, you want to tell me you don't know Yabo knows everything about what happened in that house?
She knows. We are finally.
Let's agree that she knows, but one thing I wanted to believe, right? Even if Wunmi told her something like that, wouldn't change her position.
Yeah.
That's what I'm thinking. No, I'm being logical here.
So logical that Wunmi has told her in life.
I'm just saying, whatever the case, that wouldn't change her position.
It wouldn't, yeah.
Exactly.
She's very close to Wunmi. She's the only one that could have hired a private investigator for Wunmi, and she never did. Do you get what I'm saying?
The attitude of the wife in terms of trying to find out what might Mohbad, I think she has already put herself across to the North story, so she doesn't want to do anything anymore. They're all hiding under that North story. That's why they hide it.
Who is the nurse? Does anybody knows the nurse?
As thing goes, I want to believe at one point the nurse, when the nurse see there's a roof on the fire, she probably come out and tell her own version of the story. So let's wait. Huh? If everything has been revealed, then she knows that going to the court will probably mean more sentence for her. She probably comes out and plead for lesser sentence.
We need to go and be visiting the nurse to be sure.
Don't be surprised if nurse don't come out country. They should don't go UK. Not even what I go do if the nurse don't.
If the magistrate said the nurse is, the conclusion said the nurse is the person that caused the demise, then I think that the nurse should be behind the bars by now.
I believe so too, but then don't forget the deal they might have cut with the nurses. Don't worry,
because if they
going to fly you out of the country,
then the nurse should be behind bars and be going to high court for is it appeal also?
Because it's not part of the deal they gave her. Don't you understand? It's not part of the deal they proposed to her. They told her, "Ma worry, and at the end of the day, we might fly out of the country." If the police don't place her wanted, there's nothing we can do. Some people said Umi was invited, up until today, they wanted to hear.
We did not even see people.
You get? So, the nurse as well, if they fly out of the country now, so we could just talk for TikTok. It's the truth. And we could just make noise for TikTok. The government destroyed it.
That reminded me of Gloria Okon's case.
So, this is what I say. When me, in particular, I will speak for myself, when I analyze people, I'm not doing it because I hate the person. It is because I am using my brain and I believe all that glitters cooking she good. You get? Because this person is telling me what I want to hear today. Tomorrow, if he's telling me what I don't believe, then I will turn my back. I will say because you told me one good thing yesterday, today I must support your... No, I won't do that. I will analyze everything as it comes. So by the next tomorrow, if very dark man does nonsense, I will analyze that nonsense. That you did nonsense. Not because I hate you, but because of what you said. And that's what I'm processing.
That's the way it should be.
I'm not going to say because you're my fan or you're my friend and you're leading me.
This is the video of where Yabo had a conversation with Naira. We need that video.
Mommy, the ST. Oh,
sorry, I said Yabo.
Okay. Until Yabo by my blocking. If you buy zero tolerance for anti, fair ball. But to get you alone.
As in, we need to see the video of where Yabo is begging Naira and what they discussed.
Nigeria is a very funny society. We're wicked. That's all I can say.
Don't be surprised. Even if
we're too wicked.
Even if a comes out tomorrow that says in the group that Yabo said maybe Wumi told him it was this that happened. It was on Monday, but I want us to. There are people who still come out to say, "Hey, Yabo, God will vindicate you." You know, all those rubbish thing. I beg. In fact, this thing is just annoying. It's really, really annoying. The other group will be talking about Naira. We'll still be joining them to discuss Naira.
You will start to Tarichi will start with you again, though. Leave Naira Mama. Leave Naira Mama.
I went to I had the sniper. That lady that said that Sandra that said there's a video where Yabojo was begging Mali. Me, I don't want to believe that there is a video. Because if there was a video, they would have actually posted it. She will not just come and be like, no, I don't think so. I don't think so. I don't believe her.
Let's look at it this way. Now, when you're being interrogated in police station, if they invite you to police custody, do they record you? Of course they do. Should they release it to anybody? Anything is possible in Nigeria. To get
in Nigeria, because it's against the law.
Yeah, it's against the law, but anything is possible in Nigeria. That's what I'm saying. When you pay the right price, they'll give you. Back channel, they'll give you. You understand?
So who recorded it? Who do you think will have recorded it when she came and said it? It means it was Naramali.
You're not getting
the police.
My point. The police were in the interrogation room as a video, right? It's called camera, right? They might have recorded, obviously they recorded what happened in that interrogation room. Now they're not supposed to give it out. But then in Nigeria, when you pay the right price, probably the reason why they don't want to put
but hang on a second, this sniper.
Yeah.
The convo between Yabo Joe and VDM is not a police station.
From what I heard that it was. And it was
they said something.
I'm not talking about VDM. I said Naramali. It's not VDM.
Hold on. I know what you said, Sarichi. But then that part, I don't believe. You cannot come out and say, I was with them when they were intervening. That's all I'm trying to say.
No, that's wrong.
Because it's not. You want him to come out and say, oh, I was right there when the police were interrogating.
No, that's bad. That's bad. He can be arrested for that.
You understand? So that is why he is letting them bring out whatever it is they spoke about, because he is not supposed to speak about it, in my own opinion.
No, but all I'm saying is they met privately, not at the police station. He was even given a choice. Said, you want to meet in an hotel and all that. Remember that story, right?
Yeah.
So they met privately.
When you listen to Sandra Bentene, our own version of this story, you understand? Is that one of them is lying, because both of them are said two different things.
Sandra will send it into favor of Naramali.
Well, so, if you take with Naramali, you're going back to Naramali again.
Of course. So why should I? That's my Sandra Bentene story. Now I put you on the spot. Why should I tell Sandra Bentene story?
See, all I'm saying is, you don't have to believe anybody. Believe what says you.
Thank you.
You understand? That is why we're not a fan of anybody. If it makes sense to me, it makes sense to me. If it doesn't make sense to you, it doesn't make sense to you. You can decide to analyze Naira Marley and put him in the spot. But my issue is, when some people don't agree with you, I think you just don't talk about it anymore. They look at people in the platform with you. When you start arguing over it, it comes like, I was creepy when I heard your voice. And I'm like, again, you're this.
Yeah, but I like it. I would, no. Hang on a second. You can go to any platform, you're welcome. And maintain your stand. No, don't listen, bro. What's more important, right? It's your truth that will set you free. Don't be gagged. That's my motto. Okay? I don't need favor. Let me tell you this. I'm not being arrogant with this, right? I don't need favor for what I believe or what my instinct tells me. I don't need favor to discharge it out.
Yeah, but if you're in a
and I'm not a man of easy virtue. I hold on to my but what you say now that because of people are saying that let's say 7 people here are against me and because of that I should keep quiet. No, it doesn't work like that. It doesn't work like that.
For me, I don't like to argue, right? Because nobody knows.
This is not about argument.
What you're saying, you cannot prove it. The other people that are saying Naira Marley didn't buy Mohbad or whatever, they can't prove it. So when you're speaking, when you're making your point, and majority on that platform don't agree with you, for me, I'll just say, okay, all right, no worries then. You know what you boy?
But to some extent, you can say that doesn't mean you change your mind.
Yeah, but you're not. You stand your ground now. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, when it gets to argument, when it's becoming you just
listen. The argument we had, you and I had. You cannot prove your own side of the argument too.
No, my own side, I told you I met this person. You're telling me you want
you met somebody doesn't mean anything.
Yeah, but that's what I'm saying. But I'm not going to believe Polo now because Polo and is not. That's my own.
And I said to you,
let me support
Polo is not clean. I will never support Polo. Yeah, Yeah.
Mr. Richie.
Yeah.
Okay, if Polo believed that actually Mohbad told him that yes, he was not free, this is what happened, why did he change mouth now? Why can't he stand on his words and try to make sure?
What do you mean?
Now he's saying that he don't think the team they should try to make peace. They should the guy.
That's you're going on a different tangent. Listen,
like how?
What you said doesn't represent what was being discussed. Sorry, Sasot.
Now.
This is what do you mean? What do I know now?
You that, no, the sniper was saying that Mohbad was not in fear in England, and you were saying that the man Mohbad told the man, right? That's what I'm saying now. That you said Mohbad told him that he was in fear, he was scared of his life,
and he even sent him a test.
That's what I'm saying now. But now, why did he change? Now he will have stand on that and say yes. They actually bullied him, and
I have evidence. Oh my God, you're missing the point.
No. No, I'm not missing now. The man, I'm talking to the man. I'm talking to the man.
Yes, we are focusing. I understand what you're saying. The guy has never changed his mind. He said it yesterday. He said it. So.
The way he's talking is like he don't want justice anymore. He just want them to bury the guy and everything.
I understand, but he still mentioned about. Are you not listening? He still mentioned.
You have to really listen now. You have to listen. I'm telling you what I know.
The way you're going about it is different. I'm sorry.
No. He said, okay, sir, no problem. But he said they should bury the guy. They should make peace.
I know. Listen, I told you. Listen. I'm not supporting what he said. I'm not supporting.
Let me just land. Then you can call me.
Okay, you can fly.
When he was on that live, he should have told Mr. Daddy Freeze that. These guys, I have evidence. Mohbad sent me evidence, text message. That's it. That text message is an evidence. He should have said, let these guys be prosecuted for the bully. But he changed mouth. He was begging. He was not like interested in anything anymore. Why? Answer me now.
Okay. Now, let me explain something to you. First and foremost, Polo's interview, in my own opinion, is trying to do damage control. Okay? I don't trust all of them. But out of those words, I'll pick up some few things which are salient. The question we should be asking him now, right, to support what you're saying, is he should bring out that message that Mohbad forwarded to him on his phone. He should bring that out. So him coming out to solicit for peace and all that is a damage control for his girlfriend or his wife, whatever it is, right? I don't support that. So all I'm saying to you, if you want to say this, if you want to say it, we should put pressure on him to come out, right? And now people are saying that okay, because I did that, but will not buy it. But what I'm trying to explain, listen, irregardless of anything, right? If he wants to save his soul, that may his soul never perish in hell. Whatever Mohbad told him, you should come out and say it out. That's the question I'm asking. Whatever exchange that happens between him and Mohbad about those things, he should come out and say it out. Otherwise, he will die in fucking hell. All of them. Do you think I support Polo or Yabo? Hell no. They're not my fan at all.
Mr. Richie, for me, I just think Polo is doing PR for his lover. Because why of all day, this last week he came. I was on Daddy Free's live. If you check the live, you will see me there.
You know, before this coming out, I've always asked, have they paid Mohbad finish? Have they finished paying him for the bills for whatever business transaction that happened between them and Mohbad? I've always had that question.
He's not doing control damage. Is it damage control now for his lover? I'm not sure because he had all the opportunity to talk all this while and he has kept quiet. And that was a group is going now. He's trying to save the face of his lover from being dragged to the mud. If you
exactly, which is bad, which is very bad.
Which is very bad. And I will tell you for free, do you know that why this thing is going on? Why I said that this thing is a PR game is because Iyabo granted an interview with Chioma of recent, is on YouTube, just recent, where she was discussing about this whole incident, and she said something that Apollo said that he's growing old, he doesn't want problems. I think at that junction she already knew that video.
How old is it that is going on? It's not 52, 51.
So she knew, she had already knew VDM had WhatsApp group.
It's just a twat. You should bring out, if you want to have peace, if there's heaven, if you want to go to heaven and have a beautiful pension life, you should say the truth. That's what people do at the old age. You should not be afraid. You should not be afraid to tell your truth. Say your truth, and your truth will set you free. That's the way to go.
Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, my sister.
To me, Yabo did not do right. She did not do good. So many things were wrong from the beginning of this Mohbad's death, and she covered it up. She was supporting, she was publicly supporting Wunmi, knowing that everybody is saying Wunmi this, Wunmi that, Wunmi this, and she was daring the public. That was wrong. Also, Adura was in that house. She was still supporting Adura. She did not even come close to Baba Mohbad, just to give him support. And she was making this DNA thing difficult for them.
One rose for you.
Something is not, to be honest with you, I expect Yabo to be very, very intelligent. But
he is never intelligent. I don't know why we always say that word. I said that lady don't know anything.
I said
yes, when did she know how to speak English? Of recent.
She
just don't get any now.
She said she know how to speak English.
Yes.
Like some of us, that doing justice for mobile, we don't learn how to speak English.
That's a personal. I just felt, when I see her now, and I don't see that lady that has acted Yoruba movie. I see a lady that they've been calling her names, calling her gist lover, and I see a lady that, if truly she is gist lover, she should be investigated. And also I see a lady that is now afraid, if truly, because they've really done a lot of damage. And we really do not know the extent of that damage. That's where, when I see her now, that's what I see in her. And I see a lady that, with all those their Yoruba movies that they've acted, they now want to put it in reality. Like some classic winch. Any of you called her that one time.
Yes,
yes, not those voodoo winch, but the classical one. Now we have Bluetooth winch. We used to have infrared. So she's like a modernized winch. I'm sorry, yeah, but that's how I see you. I see you.
Please, can I ask one question? Richie.
Yes, bro.
Now, with the look of things, based on what this guy, the card is playing now, that's Jigon, saying he's being threatened and all of those things. Do you think... Wait, hold on.
Yeah.
Do you think he can petition Very Dark Man on the basis that Very Dark Man is trying to get the public against him and stuff like that? And
he trained in 1 week because of that.
Hold on, ma. And very dark man gets invited to the police custody, talk to him, and the police ask him, you know what, this is our job you're doing. Give us everything you have in your hand. We are going to work with it. And they take all of these things away from very dark man, and they kind of shut him down. How do you think that would fit?
Let me say something before Okorichi says something. See, the sniper, even what you just said now is wrong. Let's recognize what is wrong. When we are pampering it, when we are trying to adjust it, it is wrong. Very dark man said he has sent out all these evidences to more than 50 phones or 20 phones. Even if you kill him, that evidence is out there.
That's a defensive thing.
Can you repeat the question? I did not hear you, please.
His question
repeat yourself.
His question.
Wait, let him speak now. Please. No, I did not hear him. I don't want to discuss him. You know, no matter how you talk, you will not talk like him now. No matter how you want to say, cannot say it like the person that said it.
It's not even a now. It's not a name of the thing.
Okay, one minute, please. One minute, please.
Guys, please. I just want to hear him clearly.
Sorry, this sniper.
You will not see me where anybody can disrespect me. Disappear.
Okay.
Undisputed. 1 minute, please. Undisputed, 1 minute, please.
Let the sniper repeat what
1 minute.
Said,
please. Please, undisputed. Because I like the way you answered the question. Right? It's like you covered the whole thing. But what the sniper is saying that Jigon tried to report Derek Jackman to the police station and saying that, okay, this guy actually insinuates people or motivate people to that kind of hatred that is now scared of his life, right? That's very true. He can do that by all means. But if that really very Jackman want to stand up for himself, there will be a case of handling the case, right, to the police, isn't it? And he has already said things, which I think I like what he said, that if you think you kill me because of this thing, right, I've already forwarded all this information to 50 people. With that, for me, that's a very defensive mechanism against the police. They can't touch him. Right, at the end of the day, you go there and fight for himself.
Let me further my thoughts. Right? Now, do you know that when police want to shut down things?
Sorry, before you go, maybe you want to repeat the question to Sarsot. Sorry, Sarsot, maybe I didn't.
Come here, I'm lost, so I'm lost. I don't know what
Magistrate, you know, they pay attention. Magistrate,
sometimes you go away from the phone a little bit, so I did not get that question. Okay, where you started, I did not get it.
All right, let me repeat the question. I said, Jigon has come out to the public now, saying very dark man had given out his number, and a lot of people have been calling him and they're threatening him. And this is what they did to Mohbad. And very dark man is about to do what he did to Mohbad. Now he is saying very dark man fired Mohbad now, but I'll put that to the side. Now, very dark man, Jigon might then go to the police and say, you know what, this thing this person is doing, he's doing it on purpose. He wants the purpose.
Excuse me, sir. Mr. How to get in? Please, what's your name? Can I answer you? The question is that where is the evidence that very dark man sent out his number?
Exactly, that's what I was just gonna say. That where did he? Where did he give out his number? At least before you can report something, you need to have a good stand, right? Where did he give out his number?
So what if during one of the conversations he had with the person said, very dark man came and he recorded, very dark man gave me your number. And he recorded that conversation.
He will provide the person in court of law.
But one thing though, very dark man has all the numbers in the group, right? Allegedly. Are you getting the point? So by him forwarding it, by very that man said I forwarded the message to 50 people. That means all those 50 people will probably have the numbers of those people.
Exactly, those people might be.
Who don't forward? Remember, it's gonna be a screenshot. All those messages.
How would you know? How would you know, MLH?
They are screenshots.
How would you know? How would you know?
Richie, if he says
No, but what he's reading to us as screenshot, he doesn't have the phone. Like, it's not in the group, right? So how would he have the raw data?
he can't have
All the posts with video posted, when you are screenshotting people's chat, you will not see the number. You will not only we saw their names, but their number was not there.
The screenshot.
It's screenshot, so you will not see the number. Only maybe people that did not say, but their number was not there. All the things we have seen. Even Yabo Ojo, we saw Yabo Ojo, but no number was there. So if now they want to say it was them, if they call that guy. Yes, if that guy said it was VDM, then they should do phone forensic if VDM sent them anything.
Yeah, listen, I like what you guys. Hold on, I like what you guys are saying.
No, right? Wait now.
But that wouldn't stop the police taking action against VDM. Right?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I say they should do phone forensic on the people that called. He should give the number of the people that called him and said it was VDM. And then they should do phone
and
forensic.
then do you know, guys, when you hack into people's phone, do you know that all these things that you are saying can be retrieved? All the numbers of the people in the chat. Because let me tell you something. VDM even said it. He re-echoed it. The names. He didn't mention all the names. He even said how many people in the chat. Right? So that means he has more than what we think. Let's be realistic.
Let me tell you what.
So I'm just correcting. I'm correcting the notion of just screenshot. Hang on a second. I'm correcting the notion of just screenshot.
Whoever is in that group was the one that leaked that thing.
So
they leaked it and we saw it.
No, Madam Etsy, if someone take over your phone without you knowing, right? You wouldn't know if I hack to your phone, believe me. You can be doing the same thing. Listen, no, if I hack to your phone, I'm on your phone just like you do. I'm on your WhatsApp, I'm on your everything. Yes, I can hide myself, I can remove myself, I can do many things.
Yes, it's possible.
So you need to be careful. Those things can be possible. It's possible.
He can also defend that it was given to him by somebody in the group and he doesn't want to disclose the person. Because they have said that he was the one that is assaulting the justice, so he really want to find the justice to clear his name. Oh yeah, what would they do about that?
Sorry, I don't understand.
Me, I don't even. When you talk sometimes, or maybe try to advise VDM how to speak, how to say some things, people will, VDM is smart, that he know what he's doing. So me, no bother me, I beg. He know what he's doing, he's smart, he can find a way out.
Yes. You say yes.
When they say Kama is a bitch, right?
Thank you. Kama is always a bitch.
Kama is coming for Yabojo. You remember when she was doing this thing 2 years ago? She never knew her daughter is going to be married. So a no hospital. So now the karma is coming to her. She don't know what to do anymore because this is not good for her.
You know one thing that's very funny. People are saying that I know that women has power. Don't get me wrong, but people are saying that okay, she opened her legs for this, she opened her legs for that, and that, and that. How many people does she want to open her leg for? Let's be realistic. There's still some people.
Now woman.
1 minute, I know. But I'm just saying, how would I phrase it? There's still some people at the top, right?
Yeah.
And I want to believe this. I want to believe this. This is crazy.
This
is my own view. Listen, this is my own view, right? I want to believe that the enmity between Yabo and whoever, Mali and all that, right? It's just like you have a father, Isaac, and you have Jacob and Esau. So who's going to sort it out?
Oh, wow.
If I may ask you that question. Susie, do you understand? Yeah? Should I put that question across to people now?
I do understand, Richie. I do understand, but I say Kama is a bitch. Yabo will see. Because now the Tanzania, they are all on our internet space. It's not
yes, now.
Tanzania,
they are peaceful people.
I even like that.
You don't even know anything. People, Nigerians bloggers have started sending everything to them. They are contacting them, and they even have one blogger they insulted last 2 months for this same Yabo Joe's daughter. They insulted that lady. Nigerians insulted her because she posted something about their marriage. You think that lady also is not going to take it up with them now? She lives in America.
Oh, it's me, like Susie said. Yeah, I know that when they were young as actresses, they've done a lot. A lot that we cannot imagine in our head. Don't bother yourself. A lot. It's old age that is making them look like Shena chicken mother now, I will call it, because I don't understand.
All I see is that what really disturbs this justice for Mohbad is personal vendetta. Everybody are just fighting each other just because of their own personal issues. No actual justice. They did not actually came. Because look at Yeye Kudi now. They say Yeye Kudi is defending Yabo Ojo. For what? At this point?
Yes,
for what?
That money is 6 p.m. already.
That when she came to Nigeria and interrogated the boys.
I've been checking Sarichi. I've been going in and out of the state. I've been checking. It's 6 p.m. I've been checking. What did the guy just want his mouth? The guy make no fuck up. Because me, I go drag him like generator. I've been checking.
Me, I know. I think something there in my head where I don't want to talk. Say maybe now they don't tell the guy. That's why. No, I know the talker. If I talk,
the guy must stop. You don't understand how he's been going after.
He must stop.
He must stop.
Exactly, he must stop. If no, we go still say that very dark man right. We go still say that very dark man I get the right. You don't give them. You don't tear them.
I told you get your popcorn ready. Go and get popcorn.
He said that everywhere together.
Go and get popcorn.
No, honestly, we should. I'm just worried that we should think a little bit, in a broader perspective, right? Yes, we can focus on drilling down to whatever very dark man has, right? If that leads us to justice, we should be wary that maybe at one point it will stop, which is what we said initially, and it stopped, right? As far as predicted. And now we're trying to proactively ginger him or whatever we want to do to encourage him to come out and please spill the pen and tell us the rest of the story and see how we can take it forward.
Asking about is what by Mohbad, since now you be the group admin, we should be asking that question.
No, very dark man.
Ẹ̀yin ni fáànì Ìyábọ̀ Òjó ẹ̀yin lẹ́ ń pè àǹtí Ìyábọ̀ ẹ̀yin la máa rán lọ sọ́dọ̀ àǹtí Ìyábọ̀. Ṣé ìṣẹ́ni tó àǹtí Ìyábọ̀?
No, actually, I want to believe that real Etsy is G-Babe, right? And I'm just want.
She's not G-Babe. She's not G-Babe.
Okay, all right. I actually wanted to digress to Baba's situation. How would you? I mean,
the sniper. I think they'll be so stupid to come out and say anything.
Sniper,
I think they'll be so stupid. They will not come.
Your guys know how, yes.
It's not my guy. I want to shake the guy. If it doesn't come out, it's in trouble. Have you gone to his page?
The sniper, they will not come out.
I've been swiping like.
But you saw what he wrote, right? You saw it. When he says he's going to drop.
Yeah, I saw it.
So,
and even 5 hours ago, he dropped the video, still trying to shake BDM by bringing out his past videos and all that.
Guys, is that fear confession guy that went to that defense?
Yes.
Last,
Even said
I saw it.
There was a time he made a video that
he came like his face was so like. You see that he was angry that day under the freeze, but he was just pretending because you see that the freeze is not with them anymore. Yeah,
no,
please, bro.
Let me tell you something about DF. DF is actually a very intelligent person. Do you understand? He allowed everybody to air their opinion. But at this junction of DF, he believes, he has said it sometimes ago with an interview with Stephen Akintayo that he believes that man is doing the right thing. His approach might sometimes be wrong, but he believes that that was even before the justice. He wasn't even talking about justice. And when DF brought up, he has not brought up this issue for a long time because of his issue with BDM. But of late, he had to bring it out because of what is really going on. That was when our almighty Uncle Polo now decided that he wants to talk.
Madam Messi, I'm worried about you. You call uncle, you call auntie. Are you related to these people?
I call person when you know they're not to call me my name. I want to grow.
Okay. Because I'm worried the way you're calling them uncles, aunties. So you're kind of close.
No, that old man. I won't take the fact that he's old from it. Not that he finds himself in a mess he shouldn't have found himself at his age because of one auntie that we don't understand where she stands.
Okay.
To me, this guy is chasing clouds, okay? I'm on his page now. One moment, please. Somebody that says he's a comedian, yeah? His last official show was in 2023, 26th of July, 2023. The rest has been VDM video, like, going against VDM. Whenever that one posts, he will lift it and analyze it. Is that what a comedian does? You see, they're all hungry, They're all hungry. They're looking for fame.
Lagos is not talking about this issue.
To buttress your point, it's an industry that's getting saturated.
Yes. Even having of Lagos, the Yabo Mama, na him got me, na my mother. I've not heard him. I've gone on that he's supposed to tell him that you are not talking about what is currently going on. The guy could not even say a word to that.
Okay, real SD. Are you a comedian or you're theater? You're into films industry?
No, I am never any of them.
Okay.
I am just a teacher person.
Just a sign.
And I'm not hiding my account. I'm using my real account. If they bug you away, bring police to my house. I will lock you up, lock the person.
Okay.
Any luck?
I
Ramsey.
I've been to his YouTube page as well. It's as dry as anything. I don't think this bro is coming out.
Now those desperate boys, just like him who is doing. Yeah, he's fighting them just to get.
Yeah, maybe somebody called him to order. Maybe he's been called to order. Okay.
Because it's
nothing called to order.
His last post got more.
They know anybody that take fight with VDM, they will go viral. They don't mind they'll be insulting you.
Just put more traction
obviously go viral.
Yeah,
Yes, so you get more followers. So that's what they are doing.
And because Baba don't get money, that's why they are doing like this.
Okay.
Baba not get money. You know how much you contributed for Baba for this TikTok? Baba get money past you.
We have
Baba get money, I beg. Baba get money. He don't go big church. Sorry, Mr. Ricky.
Ramsey?
Yeah, good afternoon. How are you?
Oh,
yeah, good afternoon. So I think I stayed long enough to hear people's opinion on some of these issues, which is centered around VDM. And one of the things I want to first say is, either we like it or not, VDM is a Nigerian sensation right now, the in thing right now. People want to listen to him, people want to hear him. And as a result of that, you have the primary market and you have the secondary market that will tap from it. Some will do it based on content and lifting up some of the things he said and posting it on their page to be able to boost their page. Some would also lift his content or what he's saying and begin to make a secondary analysis on it. All again in the bid to boost their page also. So you would see people that would be on two different sides. Not everybody's going to like him. There are people that will believe in him, and there are some people that will come against him. Don't forget that either we like it or not, blogging is a lucrative business. And either we like it or not, amongst these blogs, so there's also competition going on. And you'll be very surprised as to how much some of the manipulation that goes on within this blogging fair, what it does. Particularly for someone like VDM that is very, is very, what's the word for it? He's very confident, that's one, but that's not even the right word to describe him.
Controversial.
Yeah, you can call him controversial, but that's what truth sayers are. They're usually controversial, right? But it's opinion. Let me put it with that. I don't want to call it opinionated.
Opinionated.
Yeah, but people may twist it and think it's in a negative way. No, but it's opinionated in the sense that he has an opinion, he's strong in it, and he's very eloquent in passing across his message. Some people will look at him like, when did he come? That he thinks he can come and outshine us in this same blogging atmosphere. You know, some would even come and say, oh, I'm even the one that actually built him. I built him up, or I actually promoted him, one way or the other. And it seems as if he's beginning to outshine me. A lot of all these bloggers also have their own personal motive and their own personal opinion to VDM. Some would see him as a threat, and some would welcome him because they feel, okay, he has an impact to make to the society. You can never have everybody fully supporting him, and you can never have people against him. So you would always have this kind of situation. Now, let's take it now back to the issue of Mohbad that is currently going on right now. I think somebody mentioned and asked the question that what Jigon is doing right now, does he have any legal right against VDM? By virtue of his inference that the post VDM posted, or this docu-series he's been doing, is impacting on his privacy. And it has brought about a leakage of his telephone number, and people are calling him and all that. Jigon, for me, I would say this is a very interesting character. And I think I've mentioned it yesterday in a previous, space like this. We had said that VDM is a very smart and very strategic person. When you see VDM and the kind of mind he has, you would either respect him or you would hate him for it, because of the level of intelligence in it. Now, for VDM, when he posted out that video initially, he posted it with also a factor of risk in it. And what's the risk? The risk is that everybody that participated in that group chat can either just keep quiet and not, acknowledge that post, and then leave it for the public to begin to raise speculation of, oh, it's AI generated, or it's AI, it's not genuine, and all that, and then it dilutes whatever it is he was going to talk about. But when VDM was also posting and giving the docu-series, the narration, the first, I think, docu-series he made on that group chat, it was very specific on the names he called in the initial video. Why? It was very important because this is a group chat that had about, 7 to 8 participants in it. Don't forget that some of them is also profiled their kind of personality and the way they would react to whatever it is going to bring out. For the likes of Iyabo and Tonto, that have always been very controversial, it's very easy for them not to come out because they know how to play the game. Don't forget that this is media, and everything about media is all about manipulation, a facade, creating narratives in the minds of people, towards whatever agenda you're trying to bring. So he knew that the likes of Tonto and Iyabo may not want to comment and probably allow the public to speculate, and then it dilutes everything. He was very careful to speak what I would call the weakest links amongst those 7 to 8 participants. The weakest links being Jigon, and I'll tell you why. Being Sam Cliff, and I think, is it Jury DMW? I would call those 3 the weakest link in those group chats. The others are people that we do not know. I think there's a lawyer amongst them. We don't know who the person is, so it's easy for the person not to come out. And I think the second one is Foolish Caller G. We didn't know who Foolish Caller G was. So out of the 7, 2 were unknown. Only 5 were the known figures that we knew, right? 2 out of the 5 were people that he knows that they understand how to play media games. So calling those people, it's a 50-50. They may acknowledge it, they may not acknowledge it. It really set a trap. He picked on the remaining other 3 because he profiled the kind of personality they were. And that's if I were to play that also, that's those 3 are the people I actually am, and I'll give the reasons why. He picked Jigon. And why did he pick Jigon? Jigon, yes, being a media personality is there, that's granted. But because also Jigon is a TikToker. He comes out every day. He does live stream and plays the TikTok game. I don't know what they call it. And people gift him. And that has become, to an extent, his means of livelihood, so to say. So that kind of story coming out with Jigon's name there, to an extent, if Jigon is very rational, he would know that, this could actually spoil business for him if he doesn't come out to clear his name. Because at that point in time, it's the public that actually donating for him, right? And that's where he makes his money from. That's one. So that's business at risk. The second one would be Sam Cliff. And why Sam Cliff? Everybody understands that Sam Cliff has what you call delusion of grandeur. Let me use that word for it. And what I mean by delusion of grandeur, someone that feels he is very egoistic and he feels bigger than himself. Let me put it that way. He carries himself bigger than himself. So to an extent, he feels he's a talker and he can talk. He's not afraid. He's very, he feels the first thing is to be offensive. He's not really strategic. I'm sorry to say, it's not disrespect to him. But Sam Clare is a very strategic person.
Thank you. Right description on Sam Clare. Thank you so much.
So he's not really a strategic. Welcome, speaker. So he's not really a strategic person. So because he has an ego personality, there are tendencies that he would act before he thinks. And you know one thing, typically when you are in a situation, the whole idea of when you've been in a situation is for you to take a step back and think through before you take an action. Not everybody subscribes to that. A lot of people tend to even act before they think. It's when you finish doing the action that they begin to realize the mistake they've made. In this case, Sam Clare falls into that category of people that would act before they think. They don't look at the consequences of the action. They come out with emotion, fury, and they go boom. So that's a weakness against Sam Clare. And VDM used that in profiling those he wanted to first mention. The third person is Dre DMW. And why? DMW is...
Sorry. Let me interrupt you for 30 seconds, please. You see, Sam Clare is a typical definition of when they say, I've been gate, Nubia. You see, he's full of himself. He doesn't want to accept that he's a loser, that his time has passed. So, and that is always putting him in a situation to make mistake all the time. So, continue. I accept that. And I agree with you 100%.
Okay, thank you very much. Then the third person being Dre DMW. Again, why he would pick someone like that again is because of the affiliation he has with a big star. Davido is a household name, not only in Nigeria, in Africa, and in the world at large. So being called into a chat of that nature and given his position as a PR, and that's what he described himself, of Davido, has a very huge consequence on him and also the artist that he works for. So there are tendencies that he may come out or he may not come out because of what is at stake. Do you get it? So I believe they profiled the list. And then when he first introduced that chat, and then I think there is this other guy, what's his name again? Aluma or something. But that one has always been very quiet. And even when he was with Davido, he has always been behind the same kind of guy, right? So not really so much emphasis, but those two, three were the people you really focused on, with the hope that one of them would make a mistake and validate that group chat, because it was very necessary that that group chat must be validated that it does really exist in it. And the only people that can validate it would be the participants in that group chat itself. Now, Jigon, because of the kind of personality he is, he was looking more at, oh, this is a big blow to my business. I need to quickly come out, need to quickly massage people's ego so that they let me off and I can go about my business. Came out, boom. And what did he do? He validated that group chat. So there was no way anyone can come out again and say, oh, this does not exist and that this is AI. That was something that was very critical that VDM needed to establish. And he did that. Right? Jigon fell into the trap by validating. By the time Jigon did it, there was nothing else that could have been done. Typically, I would have expected that, given the fact that these people have been in the media space for years, when people bring out something like that is indicting, they should have called each other to coordinate first and think of how they want to respond to it. But you could tell that they weren't coordinated. That is why Jigon came out, and then the next thing, Sam Clef too came out. Boom. Two people that he was counting his, let me say, is it a bet? It's a bet. It's a gamble one way or the other. He was counting them, and they did react to it, right? And all that. At that point in time, nothing to coordinate again. And then Iyabo had to come out to post because obviously people started talking, and then she had to come and play. And then again, after that, you would see that they now all kept quiet. Meaning what? They reinforced and they are now coordinated. And how would you know Iyabo removed that post she made, took it out? Jigon became quiet, except for Sancler that was just talking and ranting, and not ranting on the topic, but trying to bring out other things to discredit VDM. But did not talk about the chat any longer. So they coordinated already. With this, they left it to the public now to be the decider by keeping quiet. Obviously, you know that some people, some of these people in this group chat have influences on some blogs. At that point in time, it was a case where they didn't need to come out directly now to defend themselves or to do the rebuttal, but they left it indirectly to the blogs and to the connect or the media that they had to start doing the debunking, to do the debunking. And what you would have noticed was that yesterday or even the day before, a lot of all the blogs began to converge, and they had a single mission, was to discredit VDM. It was a coordinated attack. Some did it by being very offensive. Some did it by being offensive, trying to infuriate him by bringing his mom into the picture, because they know that VDM can be very emotional when it comes to you mentioning his mom and insulting his mom. So they try to use that as a weakness, to draw him out, to infuriate him so that he makes a mistake. That was one of the things. That's one of part of what he did. Secondly, some people started bringing out his past, the videos he made in his past, maybe the nudity and all that, all geared to remind people that the person you are believing is someone that also has a very, what do you call it, a shady past. So it's not someone that is worth listening to, because there's also an appearance of, how I say it, not being reliable by bringing out the past to it. Some will focus on that. Another group were now focused on trying to change the narrative of the group chat. Oh, what they said is not indicting. What they said, there's nothing much to the chat. I can't see anything that was, trying to, create that thing. And some people fell for it. Some people fell for it because they knew that because of the names of those people in that group chat, some people, because of the love they have for them, they will be blinded and biased. Try to make an excuse or try to even create a justification in their mind that, this person is not bad. And so anything that would make those people change, they were ready to do it with that narrative. So it was a coordinated attack against one single person. VDM. What I'll say happening right now, so that's one line of attack. The second one was now that when you see Jigon bringing out some of these posts, he's bringing about his number being leaked, and then of course his TikTok account being banned. Yeah, you would know that this is now in consultation with a lawyer. A lawyer or somebody very vast in media is now working behind the scene. And what are they trying to do? They are trying to build a case now. Trying to build a case against VDM that, he leaked out their information, their identity, personal information, and by virtue of that, this is what it has cost them, blah, blah, blah. And then the next thing, you won't be surprised if Jigon begins to institute an action against VDM. That's the whole agenda of what Jigon is trying to do. And if you look at the live video that Jigon has made after that, after the first one he made, you will see that the way he's talking in such a way that, bring what you have. You don't have anything. Like somebody that has been gingered, come out and talk, debunk it. There's nothing he can do about it because there's somebody working behind the scene. But the mistake is that you can talk and say, yes, you don't have anything. Not everybody only looks or listens to what you say. Some of us look at body language and how you speak. You can be saying A, and we are listening to your A. But to be able to give credibility to your A, we will look at B also. And what B is, if your B tallies with your A, and we'll take it as, okay, yes, this is good. In this case, Jigon's statement did not match his body countenance. His body countenance has the hair of someone that is not setting. It has the countenance of someone who is unsure, but who has been pushed to come out because they are trying to create a narrative and they're trying to build a case. That's what is happening with Jigon right now. Anybody that understands that game Jigon is playing would know that in this case here, there's really nothing strong enough to build. It's for VDM not to reciprocate and listen to him because it's a way to bring VDM out, to respond to him. And unfortunately, I've started saying that VDM has started making some messages in his Instagram reels or something, trying to respond back to them, but not, doing it in form of a video. I would even suggest that he doesn't even make any comment. He doesn't even say anything. Whatever it is he wants to say pertaining to that group chat, he should come out with that same element of surprise that he has been using against them and bring out his evidence. Albeit not bring out everything, because he needs to have a joker in his hand also, just in case they want to play funny. You don't release all your arsenal in war. You keep some. Your prized treasure, you keep it to your chest. And wait until if things become critical emergency. In this case, I wouldn't even advise him to. So if you see, VDM has started playing that game also, now releasing the docu-series in bits, also not bringing out the full evidence that he has. But he also at the same time creating his narrative, building his narrative, and keeping people's attention glued to what he's saying. Why is this important? It's important because on the other side of the people there, they're also playing a game with him also. They are keeping quiet. They are not saying anything because they are playing a waiting game. Shebi is you that have the evidence. Bring everything else. When you bring everything you have, create your summary and you create your conclusion. Then we would attack. So it's a wait. So there's a time element occurring right now. When they are waiting, they are not saying anything. They are using blogs to do the narrative. They've even brought out, is it Mr. Polo, who is also coming out with, oh, let's make it peaceful. He can resolve it. It's not that big and all that. Just so that they can manage the situation. Why? He has launched a war. If he does not finish it, the enemy will kill him. That's a war game. You cannot enter into a war and then retreat and expect that the enemy will not retaliate. The enemy will retaliate. So the enemy will either wait until you finish playing out your arsenal, playing out all the weapons you have, and then they strike. Right? So that's what they are doing currently right now. They are doing a waiting game, but at the same time also using the blogs to debunk, using the blog to attack, and they now brought in Jigon because Jigon now is, the one who actually was the weakest link that made them get into this situation. It is also necessary that, okay, since you are the one that had mouth to start talking, instead of you waiting, oh yeah, this is what you should play. This is your own script, and you must play it and bring your face out. That's what they're currently doing right now. If I were to be VDM, I will also play the same game also. How would I play the game? I'll play the game also by also gradually begin to reduce the amount of what I'm giving out in the group chat. I'll give you something, but not everything. I'll give you something, but not everything. Waiting to see who makes the mistake in this case. So everybody and everything that is happening, don't forget, as we are seeing it in the media space, there's also a lot happening behind the scene also. You won't be surprised if you say that there's a lot of talks happening behind the scene. There's a lot of negotiations happening behind the scene. But one thing is very clear in the agenda is this. What this guy is simply saying is that what the coroner court has given and who they want to hang on this murder case is not enough to say you want to close the case. You want to say it's the nurse negligence and we should all keep quiet and accept it and move on. No, that is too weak. Because don't forget that the nurse that was brought in would not have administered anything on Mohbad without seeking the consent of someone to do so. The nurse would not appear from paying to do that. Somebody must have given consent to treat Mohbad. That's one. Two, in terms of the consent, you guys all know that if you have an emergency in an hospital, right, and they need to perform an operation on somebody, who do they normally ask to sign the consent form, to be able to take that action? Oftentimes,
if you have, okay.
No, you can talk, magistrate. You want to say something?
No, I thought you asked question. You say if they want to operate,
if they want to perform an operation, yes.
Yeah.
Who do they normally ask?
Yeah, if you have a wife, obviously, if you have a partner, your partner will sign. If you don't have your parents.
Thank you very much. So you see that there's
close, yeah.
Correct. They're not even close friends. Are you the wife? If the wife must be there first, if the wife is not there, that's when I think of the parents, right? So in this case right now, forget about the multiple